And away we go. All right. So, Wendell, the halfling, is up there on top. He was trying to explain to you that why he's terrified, why he's hanging up here, that there's bad people in the bar, and that he only comes down at night and tries to steal food.
Oh, he'll give him another ration.
Okay.
You don't have to steal food.
He can barely talk. He sort of just stutters hard.
James, as soon as it became apparent that this very likely wasn't the one we were looking for, or even if it was, Orden would have sent Gary back to his post up on the roof.
Okay. So yeah, Gary's flapping around upside, looking. Go ahead and make a perception check while you're up there. Might as well. Cool. Nobody out there sees a couple of a fox and a mouse. That's about it. So it's pretty quiet out there in the woods going around. But at least you have an idea that he didn't take off anywhere. That he's still somewhere in the building.
Or she.
Or she.
Gary resists the urge to kill and eat the mouse or the fox.
Dang, my assassin almost got away. No. So, what would you like to do now?
So, Wendell, where do they sleep? Like, where do they stay? The bad people.
Well, the owner has a room upstairs. Oh, actually, didn't even have that much. Gah, 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 gah. That's what he says. And then he points. Sorry.
In the trees?
So, and you can try to make, what would be a decent check roll to actually try to get gist out of what the hell this guy's stuttering out?
Special ed teacher.
The book suggests a intelligence roll to interpret basically pantomimes and stuff like that.
There you go. Okay, special ed teacher, go for an intelligence roll.
Oh, great. Let's do that.
That works.
All right.
So yeah, 12 would have done. So 15. Yeah. So you, through his stuttering speech, the boss lady has a small room upstairs. All the workers just sleep on the floor. Typically in the kitchen, they're in their work areas.
Well, I don't know. Should we go check out the room upstairs?
By the noon, it's only about noon by now, by the way, too.
Might give us a little something to go on. Can we find somebody with their stuff? Isn't that a spell? Or
yes, we can use this. We can use the altar. The way I would do it is this: whatever we found some hair from people who slept upstairs. Whatever the hair color of the body in the chest, that is the incorrect hair color. There's a possibility the other hair will be from the assassin, assuming they did not hide the true hair color with their road appearance. We can use that to perhaps connect to them and then find out where they are right now. The question is, do we wish to do this immediately? Because I think we have two larger problems as well.
like who?
Oh, go ahead and Thorin, you can move yourself back if you want to.
Nasir kind of looks around and says, I think we should discuss this out of earshot of anyone, and with Thorin here as well, perhaps.
That's a good idea. Wendell, you're not going to tell anyone we were here, right?
I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't talk people.
Oh, you talk great. No worries. Hey, it's awesome. Tell you what, why don't you stay up here? It might be safer for a while. We'll come get you when we're done.
He nods his head and lays back down the blanket and pulls it up over his head.
He'll drop another ration in there.
So now there's the obvious little halfling sitting underneath the blanket next to you.
Just toss some hay over top of him to hide him.
All right.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
Where is Thorn, by the way?
Gordon would just not got back to the bar downstairs.
And you could probably see him if it wasn't the map was set up stacked again. He's just walked into the bar. You could probably see him diagonally through.
I see him. Should we head back to the bar?
So Thorin, in the bar. So looking around the bar then, a bunch of people, most of them all facing one way, all facing the bar. You can see the half ogre's wandered back in there and he's stirring his soup again. Otherwise,
right.
everybody else is just talking about it. A couple people they're all trying to figure out what's going on, and two of the guys are like, "I don't really give a damn. Can we just go?" And they're like, "No, you'll be the murderer if you go." And they're like, well, "Fuck, I didn't want to be here all day." So
Who
and so they're all
cares?
Okay, all right.
exactly. Some guy died. What the fuck? I don't care.
A whole bunch of people just died outside.
Yeah, go talk to him. So, and that's that. So you see a few people there. A tiefling right next to you. There's three on the far side. Are three dragonborn should catch your attention. Obviously, he's like, "Hey, my people." Two of them look like just commoners. One of them, you can tell he's a trained martial folk, maybe a knight.
Thorn would give him a wave when he's walked in.
They gave you a nod. The two common ones looked a little more relaxed, like they just let air out they were holding on to a little bit. Like, okay, one more of our guys. There's a halfling next to you who's chatting with the maid and Mulholland. Just
All right. At this point, Thorn wouldn't really know what's going on here, so he probably would just sit down and wait for the guys. You could see him upstairs. He would see him upstairs, wouldn't he?
who's that? You can see
everybody else, like Mal and
you can see them
Thorn,
out in the
scaring them.
barn. There's a barn through. I don't know if you can see a window down at your 5 o'clock
Out here
on
in
the
this
wall
area.
there. Yeah, so that through this window right here, you can see them out in the barn.
All right.
They're you can sort of see some of them. They're up on top of the stables for some reason.
Okay. All right then. Thorn probably start walking that way.
If Mal
Okay.
sees Thorin and Thorin sees Mal, he's gonna be waving furiously.
Okay.
Thorn, shoot at Thorn, saying, "Hey!"
Look up here!
Just move you through. You can go out this way.
Thank you, sir.
Give me one quick perception roll though from you.
A Thorn.
Yeah.
A 10.
That's fine. I just want to know if there was anything else I needed to add. Okay.
I went up the stairs, but then everything went gray. So I think it took my token, but left me.
Oh, where are you at? Oh, it's because I physically moved you over there. So where did it move you to? God knows where these things are going.
Well, I put it on the stairs to go up to the second level.
Where? You can see you, right?
No, I see a grayed out map.
Ow. What the hell? Where are you? Can you ping yourself where you think you are? Or dead middle of your map so at least I see what you're centered on? Oh, that's weird. Alright, I have an idea. Delete you and drop you back on.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Does that work?
Yeah, I'm back now. Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. Alright, so if I put you go up one more again.
All right. The same thing. So it took the token away, but it took my vision as well, though.
Weird. Alright, well, I'm just gonna what we do? Hold on, I'm gonna exit and turn off these doors. I don't want to play with them. Hold on, please. We'll just drag the things around.
Thorn is not allowed upstairs. It's okay.
That's alright. It's Kitty's room. Keep you down with the servants.
Start shoveling hay.
Teleport. Turn you off. Disable. There we go. Okay. Let's try that again. So let me know when you want to change floors and we'll drag things around and all that fun stuff.
Thorn would meet everybody upstairs if he saw them out there.
Okay, so as you come out, you can yay. You see them across the barn up on top of that up on top of the little stable area. Looks like they're coming back, maybe.
All right, he probably just meet him in the barn, I guess. Then meet him halfway.
So Wendell goes back to his hiding, and what do the rest of you guys do?
We're gonna go get Thorn. At least Mallet.
Thorn's right there. Yeah.
I can't see him.
Really?
I can't.
Yeah.
And there's a wall.
Oh.
Yeah, all I see is the upper part of the barn loft.
Same.
Oh, there we go.
And with that too,
Thorn!
we'll just keep hitting delete until things work. Right?
I know that trick.
There's no more walls. That's fine.
That's right.
All right. We need to discuss. Let us go outside where we cannot be snuck up upon.
Hey, Thorn, where were you at? How you doing?
Doing well. Me and Rick here and some of the guys did some scouting, and we think we might have found a little old abandoned farm, and it seems like something may have happened there. There were some lights inside, but we did investigate inside. We decided to come back and see what you guys had found out first.
Ooh,
All
there's
right,
all
let
kinds
us-
of stuff happening here.
Let us go out and talk for a bit. Yes.
Why is that centering? Sure.
Oh, by the way, Thorin, how is your brother Vash?
Last I've heard from him, he was well. But it's been a few weeks since I've got a letter, though.
Just out of character, your brother's name is actually Gesh, right?
Yes, I think so. Let me double check. It's been a
Okay.
while.
He doesn't know either.
It's a
I realize-
name.
I realized belatedly that was probably the wrong approach, but
Yeah, I got the idea.
Sears
So,
tried.
he answers to the right name.
Yes. Thorin goes, "What do you mean, Vash? My brother's name is Gesh." And then Sears like, "Oh, good. You weren't replaced."
No, don't even realize it. Yeah, I got you. I see what you're doing, though. Yeah, he would correct you, though, if you said his name wrong.
Excellent. Once we get out, basically whatever distance we need to be, that we basically can't be eavesdropped on easily.
Yeah, well, everybody
Yeah,
left
Gesh.
who was
It
out
was
here
Gesh.
because it was
Yeah.
all the undead. So there's nobody out here now except for corpses.
So Nasir's going to basically lay things out for everyone. That essentially, that his supposition is that essentially 3 weeks ago, the basically those, just like we saw on the island at the last town, the spirits of the Voiceful's followers basically took over the cook, the housekeeper, and the blacksmith. They then murdered the innkeeper, and then presumably basically replaced the innkeeper with someone who's basically also a cultist. And on top of that, basically there's basically an assassin who came here and for some unknown reason decided basically to murder Bard and then take Bard's place, which I guess would have something to do with the fact that basically there was a wanted poster for the assassin up, so they didn't want to basically be spotted, so they basically took the Bard's place as sort of as a temporary disguise to do this mission. So right now what we're dealing with is basically at least four followers. One of them probably basically some kind of marshal or assassin, since they were able to kill that Bard pretty seamlessly with no one else noticing. On top of that, we don't actually know if there's going to be other people. I mean, four doesn't seem like a lot to take out a full adventuring party from the academy, so there may even be more mercenaries from the Burning Dawn hidden somewhere waiting to rush in and help out. So the question is that then how do you want to deal with that? Basically, the four we know here plus the unknown mercenaries, maybe.
And at this current time, you do not know where the assassin's at, right?
Correct. But
Okay.
but we do have the opportunity to use the altar of Torm to cast scrying and attempt to locate them. We also might have their hair from their bed that can make it a lot
Okay.
easier to do. So we could actually look in 10 minutes. We could know the location of the assassin for another 10 minutes.
All right. I mean, that sounds like a solid plan to me.
Now, do you share what you found when you were out scouting, Thorin?
Yeah, he would told you guys he found that old abandoned farm. There were some lights and stuff inside. It definitely seems like something happened there. The smell of death was strong in the air. But him and the guys, they decided to turn around and come back and meet up with you guys. Then I don't know what he would tell them about Rakir, but Rakir would probably, he told them that he's left as well.
All right. Sir kind of scowls and says Perhaps that is where the mercenaries are hiding out, waiting. Maybe. It seems logical, but we do not know for sure. How many were? You said you saw some people there, or no? Or no?
No, there's lights inside the cabin. We didn't go inside the cabin physically, so I don't know what was inside. It could have been anything.
Yeah, I
Wisps.
think you guys were guessing at 10.
Yeah,
But
it could have been just a reflection from the sun or something like that too.
Yeah.
But there's a indeterminate group of people in there, more than you'd expect for someone just living there, though.
Oh yeah.
Right, so
Yeah, there was definitely some movement going on. Yeah, something
that
going
could
on
very
there.
well be where the mercenaries are. How far away are they from here?
Even
How
there
far,
and back
Jim?
in an hour.
There, an hour. Okay.
Slowly.
Ah, excellent. That means that basically that they basically if we start the ruckus, then basically at one place, the other will not be able to reinforce them.
No.
Interesting. So, Vizier looks around, spreads his hands. What do you want to do? We have two groups supposedly that we'll need to worry about. How do you, and we need to do this soon before we lose our time frame, and then the targets of the assassination attempt arrive.
Well, a question. Does this assassin know that you guys are searching for them?
Oh, I would say so, since we repeatedly taunted them.
Okay.
We scared
Yes.
them fast.
My only fear,
Or
if we leave and go for this other group, that gives them ample time to have free range to the end themselves.
This year kind of shrugs. They had 3 weeks to prepare. I assume everything that they want to do is already ready.
I agree with that, I guess.
I would also assume that basically their plan were, because the way they're doing it, they're also going to involve subterfuge and stealth. Or else, why bother to basically taking over the inn this way? Why not just simply overwhelm it with mercenaries?
True.
Orton would recommend finding the assassin first because he's already taken one, as far as we know, innocent life. There could be others at risk.
All right. So you say we find the assassin, attempt to eliminate them first, and what next?
I'm open to whatever next. I just think that should be our first order of business. Says with a sniff. He's got kind of a personal grudge since he ran right by the bitch.
All right.
Thorne would just recommend.
Maybe we should send Gary or one of the familiars to check out the cabin while we search. If we do that,
you know, oil can.
Oil can. I drew a blank. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I know oil can up. Gary's looking outside right now to make sure no one gets out of the inn.
Yes. Mind is watching everyone's conversations inside,
Okay,
in case
all
they
right.
decide to say something suspicious.
Thorne would
But
point off
I'm
in
not
the
going to go
direction.
talk to him.
Oh, that is true. Shit.
Would you prefer
I
I
guess-
send mine? I can talk to mine at distance.
Yeah, I mean, if
Whatever
we
better
need to
place
make
would be.
sure that we're keeping an eye on it. I mean, otherwise he can fly there and fly back and let us know what's going on.
I can, indeed. Then
Take
I
an
should,
hour to get there, so you take an hour to get there and get back, right?
that is fine. If nothing else, we will know if they begin moving, so we can plan accordingly. And I will basically command Tinkerbone to basically I'll get basically good directions from Thorin, and then send Tinkerbone flying in that direction to try and find this place.
Okay. I'll send oil can back in to listen to what's going on in the bar. Take Tinkerbone's spot.
I just realized if it didn't bring someone over, the blacksmith didn't make it back.
It's the blacksmith.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So Adam's like, oh, he's not on the map.
so Orden, does any of your magical equipment make your spells more difficult to resist?
No, it makes it easier for me to hit with them, but not tougher to resist.
Then we are in the same situation then. Which-
He could. He goes. I mean, I've got a minor cantrip. I can make it a little bit tougher, but only a little.
I can cast barbs.
I was thinking of basically the ways to make it more difficult for the assassin to resist when we use the altar. But he'll sort through the hair that we got from the pillows and basically find the pieces of hair that basically look like that they came from the guy in the chest, and just discard those on the assumption that they're the murdered man's hair and not the assassin's true hair, and sort of bundle the rest up and sort of hold out to Orden. Yourself or I? Whoever does this will need to be holding concentration and will be unable to do other things.
I'm looking to see if I have any spells I'm forgetting about.
Yeah, because basically whoever does this, the scrying won't be able to do like any other concentration coolness. So
Sure.
Nasir's okay with
Well-
that because he can always just Great Bolt.
Both of us have 17 save DC, so I think it's 6 to 1, half dozen to the other.
I would say if you have stuff that you think basically that will help basically capture the assassin that requires concentration, I would say it's probably better that I do it.
Sure.
Just so you have free reign to basically to cast whatever, because I don't have that many tricks. I don't think will be specifically useful at catching someone who's going to who could basically is as nimble as looks over at Mal. That one.
Right.
Mal raises his hand. That's me.
All right, then I will. Then by the way, did we actually find any other personal effects in the room?
No. Well,
Okay.
just not really. No.
Okay. Well, then the only thing we really have to go on is basically the hair. So basically, we've met them one guise or another. So we have first-hand knowledge, and basically we don't really have a likeness or a picture we could possibly. We didn't really meet them. We met what they looked like, but not what they truly look like. So I don't know how you want to count that. Possession
Right.
garment we do not have, and we have the hair, which may or may not actually be apart from their body. So that's our modifiers for casting scry.
You know,
I
it
don't
just
even have that.
occurred to me.
Go ahead.
And this, I mean, we can still do it this way too, but Orden's got his free detect magic that he can cast once a day. If this thing is under the effects of some sort of hat or spell or invisibility, and he casts detect magic and we went room to room, wherever it is should hypothetically glow, right?
Mal, well, so far we had Mal look with true seeing, and Mal didn't spot
Oh.
any kind of illusory
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
So
a good point.
yeah, so Mal can see invisible stuff and can see through illusion. So if it was one of those two, I think it would have already been caught. Although basically there is other stuff that if you can, since there's really no reason not to, I'm going to be spending 10 minutes casting this anyway. If you want to basically cast that and pop it up, then basically you at least have it up for basically when basically presumably combat starts. Then if you need to, you can just drop it for something else. It doesn't cost you slots or anything.
Orden, for detect magic, would that work on polymorph or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see that someone's automatically changed if they're polymorphed. You can't
Okay.
see what their form is, but you could see that they aren't being in a normal form.
Okay.
Oh no. What will happen basically with detect magic is basically when you get close to someone who's polymorph, you can basically you'll basically note there's magic there. And then if you spend an action, basically they'll glow. They'll probably glow with whatever polymorph is, transmutation, because they have a spell effect on them.
So this might be a weird question. Can you discreetly cast a scroll? Like, could you read one off and discreetly cast one?
Nope.
Yeah, that's all shouting type.
Yeah. Unfortunately, basically you'd have to be a sorcerer to pull that off.
Yeah, be a sorcerer. I saw we have some scrolls in here. One's the scroll Zone of Truth, saying if you can discreetly cast that into the bottom area, we can just pretty much go around and ask people questions.
I think basically in terms of people down there, we already verified that none of them are the assassin.
None of them are okay. All right.
Via basically Nasir's trick with the illusory script. So I think what the problem is basically we don't know where the assassin is. They could be hiding anywhere, like in the forest, on a roof.
Okay, I see what you mean.
We don't know where they actually are. So this will allow us to pinpoint where they are, and then basically just track them down, so they literally can't escape us for 10 minutes if it works.
Okay, all right. I got you then.
Yeah, because unfortunately, this place isn't too big, but there's still a lot of places to hide. And I'm assuming that the staff are helping by not like wherever the assassin is, the staff is probably not specifically basically going there and accidentally finding them. So the assassin probably has a leg up that way too, that they're not going to accidentally be stumbled upon by the help.
All right.
As you say that, you hear the noise of the kitchen going back in. Someone's clanking away in there, and it sounds like business went back to normal. As you guys are outside.
That is fine. Where do you wish to where do you wish to begin casting this? Out here, or somewhere else?
If you're going to be the caster, I'd let you decide.
I would prefer to do it out here, where He sort of looks around at all the trees and the possible places to get a shot from. Perhaps we should go up to the one guest room where we cannot not be observed.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Oh, is that a?
I'll just move you. See, well, you all going up to where you want to go, to the room that he was murdered in, or the other?
Yeah,
Okay.
the room murdered in.
I turned the API if I don't want to play with that, and it's not working well.
Okay, totally
So
fair. So we'll just let you know.
Thank you, and I will just drag you over there real quick.
Because that's small. It's small. There's basically small. It'll be difficult for them to basically surprise us, since there's no ways in besides, I think, the main door, right?
The next room down only has one way in. The room that he was murdered in, there's two doors.
Oh yeah. Then
and one goes up to the tower and actually might go out to the roof or something.
Oh, we've been here though. This is just basically storage beneath the eaves, right?
Right, but there is one little ladder in there that goes up to yet another floor.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, it's a little one up against the wall, and it just takes you up to a little trap door that gets pushed open, and, it's just a repeat of the room basically up above.
Let's go to the other room where there's not so many ways to get surprised.
There, let's just get done with it.
So you'll just sit down on the chest there and begin casting scrying.
Okay.
Gordon puts himself at the door in case the person happens to be in this room and makes a run for it.
You're not letting this thing go by you twice, huh?
No.
Anybody else casting any other spells in the meantime, since there's 10 minutes?
I don't know. Someone's checking under the beds. I don't know.
So yeah, it's a pretty simple little room. This is like a common room that just individuals or group could just rent together type thing. It's mostly used for the help or laborers. That's why it goes straight out to the barn rather than going down into the bar. Otherwise, while you're here, 10 minutes goes by. Then nobody seems to come and interrupt you. I gotta get rid of the people over here. You hear some noises outside in the barn and stuff like that, but nothing big though. Nothing out extraordinary. Just life. And you're all just sitting there waiting. Okay. Anybody want to do anything before the 10 minutes is up?
Oh, I can't. I'm busy casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's
Thorn
casting the spell.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Thorn just gonna ask if you could roll a hit die. Get some health back.
Yeah, for 10 minutes. So here we go. Go lay on one of the beds and get a quick hill. Go for it.
And Mal's gonna have a oil can kind of hide up in the rafters in the bar and just kind of watch the people.
Damn.
Gordon will not use his free cast for the day. Since he's got a full 10 minutes, he'll ritual cast detect magic just to have it up. Doesn't hurt anything.
And what is a keystroke? I can't remember for centering the map. I think I know it. It's just not working. But for pinging, is it
shift left click?
That's what I thought it is. It's just being weird. It's very delayed. There we go. I like to do that for the recording. So let's bring up the spell so we can make sure we understand exactly what it's doing. Did you already post it? All right, sorry about that. So we're gonna Okay, that's what Peter was looking for. You can see and hear through the sensor. Let's do the save.
Remember, he's got a negative modifier because we've got
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
if
Maybe you got
we
hair.
have right.
Well, we definitely have hair. Don't know if you have the right hair.
So we'll see if you zoom in on somebody who's sitting 500 miles away in a bar, and they have a lousy maid, or actually did it.
I don't know. Well, we're focusing on the assassin. You know,
Yes.
so if it works, it works.
Well, I'm just gonna roll it. I'm just trying to figure out how to hide it, but I don't want to deal with that. And it's a wisdom. What is it?
DC 17 wisdom.
Wisdom. That's the word. All right. This would require natural 20. Okay, not gonna happen. You had to have a 22 to make it. So the altar gets set out there. You start doing the bits of it. There's the cover of the altar, the tabletop, for better lack of word, I can't think of the real name of it. The tabletop area starts to go translucent like it did before and becomes sort of like a picture window. And through it, you can see and hear. First, you have here of someone breathing very, very gently, and just muffled voices way off somewhere. And then you realize a moment that those muffled voices are Nasir casting the spell. And there is, looking through them, it's dark, just a little bit of light coming through, like cracks in the floor between boards that come, so light comes up through the floor. And there's lots of beams of wood, 2x4s going, at an angle coming down by them and stuff.
So basically, they're above us.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. It's not as much fun. But
That's basically what I'm getting from your description. Would that be
yes,
accurate?
exactly. So from the description, you'd think there must be up in the attic or something.
All right. Then the Nasir is going to basically look around and just curse an Alzado. All right.
Gesundheit.
But that failed. So we'll have to do this the hard way, I think. Do you have any idea where they might be? I mean, should we go out and check the barn again?
I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Well, I mean, if we can't find them, we can't find them.
I mean,
With our luck, they probably ran off into the woods.
I mean, they have a job to do. They will be around here somewhere. We just have no idea where. They could be anywhere. So, all right.
Gordon doesn't believe for a minute that the altar failed, and he's looking at you with a really screwed up expression on his face, trying to figure you out.
It's basically from my perspective, looking through the scry. It's like the assassin can hear us, but can't really see us well. Correct?
Yeah.
So Nasir just gives you a grin and a wink.
He slowly nods his head back as he's scratching his chin fuzz.
He says, "All right, well, let's check that other room once more, just to make sure there wasn't anything that left behind that might give us some clue, and then we'll head down to the bar and begin looking in there. Does that seem like a good solution?"
Good as any.
All right, sort of
Agreed.
hoists up the altar. It says motions for everyone to file out the door.
And where are you going? And I'll just drag you there.
No.
Are you going back into the bar with everybody else, or are you going to the next room up?
Yeah, back into the room where the assassin slept in, just like Nasir said. I'm in the wall.
Yes, I didn't quite work dragging everybody in that way. Okay, good enough. You can move it as you want.
All right. Now, when we I'll say, all right, spit it out and begin looking, and then as we're looking, I'll give it a good 30 seconds for us to get started. What's the assassin doing?
I mean, upstairs in there. How could you? I don't know. I guess how long does the spell stay up? Like 10 minutes? Okay.
Yeah.
The assassin is moving somewhere along, creepy quiet along the rooftop. Looks towards the voices. It's like it's moving towards you guys.
Oh, so are they in the attic or are they on the roof now?
They're in the attic, and they've been in the attic.
Okay, so
That's what the darkness was from, because it's daytime outside.
Okay, so they're basically shadowing us from directly above, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. And they still can't actually see, right?
Nope. Just the light through the cracks between the beams, which is like a 1/16 of an inch, and light shines through it.
All right, and I'll do this quickly so we don't waste too much time. As we're basically looking through everything, as we're looking through everything, I'm gonna basically tap each you on the shoulder, and then point up, and then make like the sneaky tippy toe motion to indicate that basically the assassin's directly above us and sneaking around.
And now through the thing, you can see the assassin is pulling a little bottle or something out of a pocket and is fishing around with it very quietly, opening it up.
All right, then Nasir will gather one up and go up as fast as possible, throw open the door, and yell, go, 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 up the ladder, lights out, lights up.
Oh, the store right next to you here?
Yeah.
Orden will Misty Step up there.
Doran's gonna follow and do his cloak up there as well with him if he could.
Al's climbing up the wall.
Yeah. Remember lights, they're probably hidden.
Doran's sword, when he pulls his sword out, he's gonna have 30 feet of bright light.
Oh, nice.
All right, well, I didn't actually bring that room over. I didn't think anybody was going to go up there. It's on the other map in the other game. But anyways, so
Assassin's up there.
That's right. Getting up there is not going to be much joy for you. You'll probably come right back down. It's a closed room with nothing but arrow slits around it, and it looks out onto the rooftop.
So, James, because this would all be part of the same term, when Orden Misty steps up there and looks around, does he see anyone or anything?
No, there's no attic you can see. I'm sorry. I should bring the room
All right,
map over. So you're basically on the roof at this point, missing the attic. The floor you're in is taller. I'm going to bring the map over.
He would have Misty stepped to, the other side of the ceiling of the room we're in.
Oh, where did you go? I'm sorry. I'm misunderstanding completely.
Same place that Nasir's rushing up the ladder. Instead of rushing up a ladder, Orden's just going to Misty Step to pop up there.
Then I will have to get that picture. Sorry. 1 sec.
Well, and we can theater the mind. Can he, when he steps into the room, can he see the person or anything?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. So we judge it. We assume this ladder went into the attic, but it just goes into a small storage cupola.
It goes into the top of a tower.
Okay.
Which has a roof on top of it.
All right. Once you realize that, Nasir will just basically let out a vile curse and say, "All right, back down. Other side of the inn. We need to get up to the attic."
So Orden is up there on his own at this point?
I think you would have gone up there, and then we would have climbed up the ladder, seen there's nothing to see, and then I assume we're all going back down. You're basically in a small storage room with nothing in it, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to put the map on. Hold on. I had to switch pages to go get it. And I'm just going to paste it right over the top of where we're at.
Damn, if this is the wrong room, we probably just let the assassin know.
Well, it doesn't matter where the assassin goes because
He's got it for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, the OCD in me is kicking in. Just right there. Leave it. Stop. Don't move. Oh, then it refreshed.
Yeah, so it's basically just a little.
Doran has no love for this inn. He'll cannonball through the fucking roof to get to the attic.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately at this point, because it's almost like a separate building, which is the problem with this room.
Yeah, it's basically a little stone tower that goes straight up, right?
Yes, exactly, and it's a tower. It's a floor higher than the building is.
Okay.
Except for the roof arches a bit.
Yeah, so we just basically misjudged. I assume this would basically connect up to the attic, but unfortunately we couldn't really check ahead of time.
Nope.
All right, so all right, back down. Need to get into the main inn, up to the guest rooms, and find the attic from there.
Let's go for perception checks. These are memory checks though, so nothing bonus wise. For pretty much everybody except for Thorin, who wasn't in the building before now.
A memory, just a
There you go.
memory recall.
Yeah, so I don't have to run around the building again.
Okay.
Because you did all walk over the whole place already.
Yeah, just didn't thoroughly check the upstairs. At least I didn't.
So Mal, you did not see a ladder or access to the attic anywhere.
He's gonna bolt over back over. He's like, I bet you Wendell knows.
That you what?
Wendell knows how to get up to the attic.
All right, fine. But
Oh,
you need to be quick. Time is ticking.
He runs over. He hops down. Is running across the walls basically.
So, James, before Orden leaves that little cubby area up there, he's going to do a thorough investigation to see if he can see any secret doors or anything.
Okay, go for it.
I can help him with that. He would give him advantage.
Got a great vantage point view from up here of the whole area.
Oh, investigation.
Okay, you are positive there is not any exits here. It looks like someone maybe was going to build one on the rooftop going out to the roof, but it never got done.
Okay.
You can see there was some beginning works and stuff there, but no one finished it. It's still stone.
Well, poo. James, you transferred our sheets from Foundry back to here, so my spell slots would be accurate,
Yes,
right?
this should be. All I did is change the spell slots.
Cool.
Because that was all that really had happened.
I mean, could Orden call Gary over and ask him if he's seen any windows that are in like the top of the building up there, like anywhere attic access windows outside the on the walls?
That's a good idea. He'll concentrate, and Gary's easily within 100 feet at this point.
Yes, there are vent areas. I don't know if you, like most houses have along the area, just a little vent window slanted thing. It's usually like about 6 inches by a foot. And they are spaced here and there around the building, underneath the eaves. It'd be a pretty good trick to get through there. You think Mal would have a hard time getting through one of those.
Yeah. All right.
Bet you Gary could, though. Not that I'm suggesting we do that, but just saying.
One hit point, Gary, go run in there.
Aha! Oh,
I found him.
yeah.
All right, so while that's happening, Mal and Nasir are going to go to the halfling.
Okay.
Yep.
Orden and Thorin would head that way, I would assume, is in right after it, the time it took to do that look around the room.
And the little blanket shakes.
It's me, Mal. It's okay.
The head peeks out from underneath it.
Hey, how do we get up into the attic?
What attic?
There's an attic upstairs. There's a little stairway that goes up, and there's a little tiny room with little arrow slits up top, but it's because of the very top. And then there's a whole bunch of extra space with rafters and beams and stuff. I'm assuming it's an attic. Up above. How do we get above?
You in the boss's bedroom. It just to push the wood. It's not nailed.
Son of a bitch. There's a secret door in there, I think. So you crawl up the little ladder, and in that little tiny room, you push a door, and it's not nailed?
No, the boss's room.
Oh, the boss's room.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. We'll be back
Boss.
soon.
Okay.
The boss what?
Boss is dead.
Right, but we're gonna get the person that got your boss.
Okay.
Yeah, shh, quiet, hide.
You see a sly look over his eye on that one. I'll be quiet.
Yeah, you be quiet.
Get. Killer.
Yeah. Can I insight him and see if he's really as special as he seems?
Go for it. Yes, he is.
All
But
right.
you get a feeling that there might be a dark side to this little halfling.
Always is. Hence the bite marks on my arm.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
See, we gotta
forgetting
get
this is
back.
what your life is. Here I am
This-
bringing it into your hobby.
I know. Like, all right, well, that's okay. I can deal with this.
Oh, shit. I thought I was off work.
At least he's not biting me or smashing my glasses. It's good.
Yes.
It's here. We gotta get back. It's in the boss's room.
He nods. Understood. Let us collect arrows and go.
All right, well, I'm just going to drag Thorin and everybody back into the lower level so at least you can get to.
So I think the general idea is we're gonna be like, hey, we need to go, and then we're all head up through the lobby, through the lobby up the stairs, and then basically to the boss's bedroom.
Oh wait, we're down. There's a window we can go through. Yeah, we'll go to the lobby.
Stop it, man. Wait till we get to Foundry.
All right.
And now that's like my default windows. They all are basically a secret door. Every
Yeah.
window.
Good.
That works.
Yeah, because that way I can just right click on it and open it.
All right, 3 you go.
All right, Thorin, lead the way, please.
Got you.
And Thorin would start clanging on up.
Yeah, so go back into the bar.
Stealthily
Don't
as
go
you
back.
can.
Yeah, go through that way.
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah.
back inside the bar as you slowly get back in here. I'll just move you back in. We don't need to play maze. So everybody knows the place. You can see it. So as you get back into the bar, you see people going back about their lives. The maid actually is going up the stairs there with a big pile of towels and some sheets, and she's going on up the stairs, got a bucket under her one arm, dangling from it. Bartender's back to work and serving drinks. One of the halfling turns around. Oh, you guys are here. I thought you left.
Oh my gosh, it's so great.
That's just, no, we'll be leaving soon though. I think we're almost done here. Alas, not much to be done.
That's great.
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't,
As you're walking by, she starts walking along next to you, Mal. So are you guys going south after here?
you see,
You wouldn't be happening to going down to Lelon, are you?
you see, her just scowls.
Leland,
could really-
hey, can I get you a drink later?
Okay.
Okay. It's really boring stuff we're doing.
Yeah, it looks like it. You keep going back and forth.
I know. My legs are so tired.
You can see her checking out your legs.
He kind of walks up the wall a little bit.
Ah!
Wink.
As you guys go up. All right, back upstairs.
Thorin's gonna grab a towel from my lady as he walks by her, though. He's gonna run
Good to
by.
me.
He's just he's gonna grab a towel from her. Yeah.
Oh, I grabbed your drawing too. I'm just gonna put
You
Orton
get
here.
the beer on you. Ever since the mystery started, Mal's been whispering. So
Dude.
It's behind Thorin.
Gotta
on the
find the
ceiling.
Big empty hallway. Not a whole lot to see. Has a few lights that are not on right now because they're little oil lights in the daytime. Windows along the side to look out to the outdoors area. You can see there was a sign of combat up here that, as you heard from the combat, I think it was the quote-unquote bard and the halfling took care of a wraith that came in on this floor, and they battled up here a bit.
I was gonna
So-
say, should we be quiet?
He shakes his head. Doesn't matter. So they know we're coming. And we
Oh.
know where they are.
Okay.
So What's the assassin been doing while we're trooping through?
Now that you're back over here.
Yep.
The assassin has moved to a wall, a taller wall, so you're guessing it must be towards the barn side, and looks to be trying to bust their way out. And you can start hearing noises here in this without the spell. So, Orden, you hear actually first is on the other side of that wall, somewhere nearby, you hear boards being broken.
It says go.
And that would
Fight.
be a good point to roll
Apologize.
initiative.
Yes.
All right, so I
Oh,
guess we
I'm already
get
on
it.
there.
We get
Oh,
everyone
let's clear this
basically
bad boy.
in order, I guess, in the hallway.
Clear.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
I took it
line up.
away. Come back.
Oh, it's reverse of what I had.
You had 17.14 last time.
I think so. Oh, that's trippy. Mal's turn is done. Mal, it's now your turn.
You get to go twice.
I love it. This game is perfect.
Why can't I select this?
Are we all lined up where we should be?
Mal's on the ceiling. So he's kind of taking up the space above Orden that Orden's not taking up.
Okay, so you're in the front. Right,
Yeah.
above. When you're on the ceiling, do you walk like a child on your hands and knees, and you're just straight on your feet, dangling with your head straight down? How do you scamper?
Depends on the situation. He'll kind of lope a little bit, you know. Sometimes 3-point stance, kind of superhero-esque.
Because I can't imagine you moving at full speed if you were actually hunched over, like a bear or something.
Oh no, when he's running, he just runs. All the shit's
Which would look
falling out of
really
his
ass weird.
pocket.
Yeah.
It's
Cloak
like
hanging above him.
because like technically you can't actually run because running involves your feet leaving the ground. Technically,
Oh.
That's true.
so you have to kind of just speed walk.
Shuffling here. Just
Oh yeah,
shuffling across the-
then he looks like an Olympic speedwalker.
Yeah, that's cool looking. I've seen that. There's the warrior image you wanted. The hips
I'm
swinging
coming
left and
for
right, the
you.
arms pumping.
That's right. As much momentum as I can get.
All right.
So
And
now, if you're,
now.
I haven't moved Orden, but I'm fine with him being there. If you're over Orden, though, you're gonna want to move to where Orden is.
Yeah, I was just waiting for everyone to.
Arden's up on top. Nice roll, 24.
Which direction did you say I heard it from?
Since you're facing down the hallway, it's on your left in the room where you guys were doing your spell. Or at
thought
least in
that
that
was-
direction. Could be in the attic over there, but
Oh,
No.
I see. The room was here.
yeah.
Okay. And there is a door here.
Well,
Yes.
just be correct. We're looking for the boss's room, and we know that this room and this room were guest quarters. Correct.
Correct. The boss's room is most likely that one that's straight ahead because that's the only room you didn't go in.
So
Or make your own damn hole. So
Right.
either
Go
way.
for that. Yeah.
Orden doesn't know where the boss's room is, and if he hears them trying to hammer out on the left, I don't know that he's gonna try to find it. He will
Make an
10
intelligence
feet.
roll and I'll give you a better perception of where exactly they are.
straight intelligence.
No perception. It's because it actually is hearing this time and all. Okay, that'll do. Still in the attic, but to the side in that room. So they're trying to bust out from the attic in the room next to you. So if you went straight into that room you were at, it'd be an empty room because they're up above. I just want to make sure you understood that.
now, are they trying to bust into
Right.
the below?
No, she's trying to get out, or he's trying to get out of the attic itself, straight into the barn.
Okay, cool.
Right.
That's what I thought. Then as we've been moving up, that's what Nasir would have been telling everyone. Be like, trying to break through the attic straight into the barn. Need to get to the boss's room and get up there to stop them.
Just so we're clear, there's a ways between that roof and the barn, right?
Yes, if they come out of there onto the barn, it'll open into the barn, and they will be 25 feet in the air.
So they wouldn't open right here over empty space. Isn't that the
Yeah.
the end of the building?
Yes, it is. Not the end of the building, into the barn. It's all one giant building. I'm sorry.
Oh, so these wagons here are underneath something covered.
Exactly, that rooftop that I had stuck on top. So it's one giant building. Half of it is an open Amazon warehouse, and the other half is the bar.
Now, how high is the roof over this? So if Orden were to run into this room and look out this window, would he see the roof over him, or would he see those wagons?
He'd see those wagons if there was a window.
Yeah, in theory, if you ran into this room right here, or over right to about here, and then look straight up, the assassin would be directly above you. One story.
Or thereabouts. I mean, yes, one story, but not directly above you. But yes.
Yeah. But against that wall.
Yes.
Yep, that's
I'm
what I
sorry.
thought.
I'm going to center on that map.
I mean, in theory, I could attempt to basically blow out the floor and drop them into this room.
Oh, you can't get to open the door. I'm like, why don't you just open the door? Because we're not in Foundry. Okay, sorry.
With the 19, James, can you ping where I think I hear the pounding?
Right there.
I think
The
you're on
pillow.
a layer.
No, I'm gonna bring you. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get rid of that door so you can go in. Right over the pillow of the first bed in that
Got
room
ya.
you cast the spell.
Okay.
I think you can move in and out of that room where you're at now, so at least you can see in. I mean, you don't have to use a space or anything. Just go over one. I wonder why you couldn't see it. You still can't see it?
What's that?
The bedroom they walked in, is that still dark to you, or is just my display isn't showing quickly enough?
No, I can see it here.
Okay, it's being weird over here. I just see half your token now, like you're in the dark.
Got it. Okay.
So in this room, he's above and in the over here still. Yeah, exactly.
Right. And I'm assuming there's a window
No.
there-ish.
There are no windows on this floor, except for
windows.
going to the outside.
The walls are just wooden, right, Dylan?
Yep, you're
Okay.
welcome to make one.
I just need to make sure I'm counting my movement. 5, 10, 15.
You don't have to count that one. I moved you in. So there's 5,
20,
yeah.
25, 30. He runs into that room, centers this spell in the general area that I think this pounding is coming from. And each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere, so within 20 feet of that area, just beyond Orden. If there are any other creatures in there for any reason, they're going to need to make it too.
Make what?
But
oh,
she's going to have to give me going to have to give me a wisdom save.
Okay. What am I shooting for? 17? 17. Well done. Oh,
That's legal, right? Because it just says each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere at a point, right?
Does you have to target it? Let's see. Target each
Centered
creature in a
on
10-foot sphere centered on a point you choose. I don't see anything there. It says you have to.
Just just making sure because Nooster said something about line of sight.
I know. I never liked those line of sight rules. So, I don't like that I can hide behind a sheet. This escapes a big, huge spell. All right, but do we see line of sight in here?
I don't know. I obviously can't. I can't see that creature, but this spell doesn't force you to have to
No, it
see
doesn't.
it.
I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just move on. Okay. Done. And what's the effect of it? They're just lost type of thing. Here it is, D8s. Okay, I have to make a couple more.
It needs to make that wisdom save, or be affected. If it's affected at the start of its turns, it rolls a D10, and that determines whatever it does. It either moves in a random direction, or doesn't move or take actions, or uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach,
I got it.
or does nothing. If not, and a 9 or 10, it can just act normally.
Okay, I can hold on. I'm getting everybody who is in the radius downstairs.
That was the only way I could think without being able to see him.
But it doesn't kill anybody, so that's not so bad.
It just keeps him contained up there, so he can't keep trying to break his way out. Or hypothetically, anyway.
And oh, one more person.
Oh.
Okay. And we're doing.
And then with, I don't think this costs an action or anything, but he's going to make sure Gary knows that the assassin is trying to break out in that area. Gary is, of course, I think, over the roof, but he'll make sure he knows.
That's not a metaphor.
Over the roof.
Over the moon. Okay. 2 to 6, 7, 8 uses action to a random.
Gotta start tabbing.
Oh, it's a D10, not a D8. What am I rolling? Oh, a D8. Well.
Yep, D10.
Oh, that D8 is for which direction? Damn it.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
roll again.
at the
1,
start of the
2, 3, 4. So everybody is just doing the same thing. That makes that easy. Doesn't move. I like that. Okay. Nobody rolled a 1. And what's the 8? Is
I think 2 people rolled 1s, right? Two
that was the
ones,
first
2
batch.
3s?
Oh, that's the second batch. I'm sorry. So 1s do nothing, it looks like.
No, 1s.
Oh, behavior 1. The creature uses all its movement. I do not like the way this is laid out, this little spell. It should be in bullets. Use all its movement to move in a random direction. Okay. And then 2s don't do a damn thing. 7 and 8s start beating each other up.
Or
Cool.
only if it's within its melee reach.
All right. So boom, spell goes off. The knocking stops. Dead silence up there. And then you hear someone scampering away.
And what do I see?
You see the not a lot because it's pitch dark. You see this assassin person stop what they're doing, drop something, and could take off, start running towards the south almost. And you can hear the noise along the top. Sounds like a big old badger or something in the attic, running to the south. Well, running as much as you can on all fours, squirming in the rafters. And then at the same time, you hear shouts of dismay from downstairs somewhere and a sound of combat downstairs. All right, Gary. What do you say Gary was doing? He was over the roof.
How tall's the ceiling in the common room?
It's only one floor, so it's like about 9 feet?
Okay.
That's where you got most of the room. So, or 20 feet in every direction down below, or 10 feet. So it's not many though. It's only 3 people.
All right.
And luckily none of them was the ogre.
Yeah.
Okay. because that could get messy real quick.
He's gonna
And
use 60 feet of movement to move there at the opening of the little barn area.
okay, there, we'll do this.
That they're in a position where he can see inside the barn, but
Oh.
he'll stay in that area and take the dodge exit.
Okay. I'll just leave things alone. Okay. So you're looking out in the barn. Don't see anybody in there yet. It's just very quiet in there.
How tall are the doors?
The doors here are pretty good because they got to bring stuff in. They go all the way on up almost to it. So they're a good 15 feet tall.
Perfect.
All right. This here.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dash 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a door to the south of me, right?
Yes.
All right. Try it.
It's unlocked. I don't
Alright.
even think any of these rooms even have locks on the door.
Okay. I open it.
Okay, I'm going to try to open it. In fact, let's just get all of them right now. I don't want to do that again.
Oh, and this is a very small innkeeper's room.
Yep.
All right. Then I will shout back. I'll shout back to the other two. Be like, this way. We need to. This way. Search for the way up. And she'll move and basically sort of hop up out of the way, and start basically pressing on the walls, trying to basically find the way up. And he's done.
Wow.
That's what the halfling said, was basically that just press on the wood, right?
Yep.
Mal's gonna rush down the hallway and start
Okay.
looking at the walls, trying to find a secret door.
So you come running into the room on the ceiling, and the first thing you notice is the floor / ceiling, your floor, is loose.
It's in the ceiling. Or floor. Well, up here. He's gonna have to dash. And where does he see it?
When you go into the room, I'm sorry, I thought you made it in there. So when
No.
you got into the room, as soon as you walk in there, you can feel it because they're not nailed at all. The raft, the floor. Sorry, I keep calling it the floor. The ceiling boards
Are loose.
have-
All right.
are loose. They've just been laid down over the edges there, which normally nobody would ever notice, but you're trying to walk on them. Of course, gravity is not opposite, but they wiggle. I had a hard time figuring that one out. Like, would you fall through? No. Would you fall
True.
up?
It might open up and drop me sideways.
I was like, I don't know.
All right. He'll try and open it, checking for traps.
Okay, go for it.
What do you want me to roll?
Perception for traps, I believe.
Okay.
No traps. But you can tell there's not an opening. You just push the boards out of the way.
Oh. Well, he'll just shove them out of the way
Okay.
and clamber up.
I know it seems like very low tech. I actually had this in my basement of my old house. It's like, you son of a bitches didn't even nail that? It was a great place to hide things. Push it out of the way and slide it in. All right, so speaking of which, you push it out of the way, I guess. Light floods up in there. What do you want to do?
Well, he's gonna
You can't.
try and leap up in there.
All right,
climb
as you
in.
leap up in there, you can. It's what do you have? Oh, you have night vision. You have those darn things. Yes. So
Yeah.
it is a very small spot. It's at an angle as well because it's a rooftop. So the attic is the widest part is over there by the barn, and there it's only about 3 feet high.
Okay.
In here, you can see moving over the rafters is a person dressed all in leathers and a hood, has a knife in their teeth, and is moving over the boards and stuff at a very quick pace your direction.
Ah! He'll take a shot.
Oh, that's right.
And
It was just dash. You used the dash though, didn't you? You still
I
can do
used
that?
his for his thief
Nice.
ability. Yep.
Go for it.
He'll use a poison bolt. And if I can find the thing. There we go. 12.
That's not going to be good enough, unfortunately.
Yeah. All right, he's gonna use his rest of his movement to
What were the
duck back.
rules on squeezed again? Anybody remember that off the top of their head?
I think you get negative to your or you disadvantage.
Yeah, basically every movement costs double. You're basically it's disadvantage to attack, and basically advantage when attacks are against you. Mal is small though, if that
Yeah.
matters. So anywhere that if assassin could squeeze, Mal could stand normally.
Yeah.
So the assassin, basically if assassin could get up here, then Mal should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, so you dodge back down then.
Yep, he'll back down and then run across the ceiling over next to Nasir. He's up there, or she, or it. And that is all he's got.
Orin. My assassin went last. That sucks. Not much of an assassin.
It's very slow.
Very slow.
Squeeze. It's squeezed.
That's what it is. Did we lose Thorn? He's probably on mute.
No, I'm here. Sorry, I was
Okay.
trying to move my
That's
guy.
all right.
The room is around this corner, right?
What is going on with this map? I am seeing weird things. Are you seeing
I
like
see a-
you can see the room, right? You don't see like a rooftop over the top of it or something weird?
No, I can see the room inside the room right here. Is there a
I haven't
doorway or a
refreshed
window
this,
right here?
Okay, I just gotta refresh over here. Oop. There should be a door there.
Yeah, I'm in this
that
room
works.
now. Is this the room the guy's in? This is not the room
Nope.
he's in, right? Yeah,
Nope.
that's what I figured.
So I just wanted to make sure. So he's above you somewhere.
Right. How high is the roof from where Thorn's at? Like, can he reach up and touch it?
9 feet.
9 feet. He's
Typical
about
residential.
He's about 6-ish, a little over 6 feet.
Yeah, so you could reach up there and slap it.
Man,
At least with
okay.
your fingertips.
I mean, because I assume you're basically like 6 feet tallish.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull over quick. See exactly.
So basically, you can reach over. So you reach over your head, basically up to 7 feet.
What I'm
and-
trying to figure out is I don't want to use my whole action to dash. I have a bonus action to teleport.
Mm,
If I could teleport around the corner, that's where I can reach up and kind of like pull myself up the rest of my movement.
So how far can you teleport?
30 feet. I do 30 feet.
Okay, and how far? And basically, what's your strength?
It's 17. So
Okay.
Thorn is 6'7".
So basically, with a running jump, with 10 feet of running jump, you can basically jump upwards 6 feet. So you can easily basically get high enough that you could grab the lip, and then James decides how you get up there. So if you teleport 30 feet, run into there, and then jump up and grab the lip.
I think I'm gonna
you'd have to go
dash
down where
anyways.
Mal is, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dash anyways at this point. So Thorn's gonna dash and move another 30 feet that way.
Okay.
No, because basically you start basically like roughly here, then go 30 feet to
Yeah.
there, right? And then basically go 10 feet to there, and then jump straight up, and then clamber up. That takes another maybe like 10, 15 feet, and then you're up to top.
Yeah, if Thor can do that, we would. But
It depends on how much movement James decides it takes you to get up there.
That's not gonna be a big deal, especially when you're that tall. Give me an athletics roll if you want to get into the attic, because you're like 5 feet.
What he really wants to do is he wants to try to jump up where he can at least see in the attic. He knows it's probably not gonna be able to fit very well.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
God damn! All right.
Okay, well, it wouldn't be a problem getting up there. As you peek up in there, though, can you bring up the spell description for that, or I can? Well, someone can. See if we can find it. For it's Misty Step, basically. Oh, cool. Okay, it doesn't have any of those little weird clauses of if you are inside of an object or whatever, because I don't know how you could teleport in there if you had to worry about that, because all the rafters and everything around. But you don't.
Oh, yeah.
You're fine. Okay, so you pop in there.
He does have to be able to see where he's going.
Yeah,
which I
and
guess
he made that with that.
I didn't realize earlier either.
Oh, because
Alright,
you were
then,
teleporting between floors. Yeah.
I guess with that bonus, his action dash, he would use. So he has a from where he was at, he had probably about another 30 feet of movement. How far would he get into the attic with that? Would any movement left over?
With the 30, you just tell me what you want to do because you rolled a 30.
All right. Well,
you just describe what happened.
Doran is trying to jump up in there, and then the
Okay.
moment he can see eyesight of that guy, he's going to use his bonus action to teleport like right on top of that fucker.
Okay. That'll work. So. Oh, that's right. You have your things too. All right. So you flip on up there, doing a gymnastic type peeps. Flip up on there, land inside the attic, and see it. Blink, teleport across the attic space until you're right over the top of this person. I don't have an attic, so we're just going to put on the same map.
Yeah, I got you. You use imagination.
So you get popped right over the top of her. The person squeaks in surprise as you definitely know it's a woman at that point. Is this definite female voice comes out, goes ah, and then she
Well,
tries to
hello
get
there.
away on her turn. Which are you doing anything else?
No, that's his entire turn. He
Okay,
bonus
well
action
then-
and dashed.
Oh, but you used your bonus. You have a reaction still though, don't you? Or was that the
I
bonus
would-
action?
I would have a reaction. I mean,
Good.
I can use Sentinel.
You still can because she's confused. She's rushing to the south. That's her action next round. Anything else you want to do before she goes then?
Nope, that'd be it. He just
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can't get to her. You're in the way now. All right. She makes one step. Go for your sentinel if you want. As she's running away with under no control of her own.
so 22 or 17 if it's at disadvantage.
Either one's going to do that. That's for sure.
And then he'll do 10 damage, and she's shit out of luck.
Yeah, not going anywhere.
And he just, as she tries to run away, he just slashes at her.
We need to have a word.
As he's
Alright,
fucking crammed into this tiny space.
I know. She's trying to wiggle out from underneath you and run. She doesn't get to do anything because she's under the spell effects of just confusion and rushing, trying to figure out what's going on. And back to the top.
Oh, at the end of each of their turns, they can make another wisdom save to try and break the effects
thank
of the confusion too.
If Thorin could,
Assuming
he
they've
would
all
try to
had a
yell out he
turn,
got
I
her.
think they probably all have.
Yeah, now they would have. Let me get the people downstairs, see if they stop beating each other up. One. Hey, one guy did. Yay! 2, no, 3. Okay. Good. I'm gonna roll
It's
1d3.
me.
Yes, it is you. I'm just curious who he attacked. Luckily, he attacked the person that could handle it, so there's no dead people downstairs.
Good.
Yeah. Nice spell.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Gets me there. I didn't anticipate hitting the guys below, so sorry guys below. But
Yeah, it wasn't
hopefully
a
it kept
fireball.
our quarry from running. Orden's dashing. Yeah, right? 15. 20. He has 10 more feet of movement. There's a trapdoor, or where's the opening in the ceiling?
As you come in, the opening, where are you at, is right above your head. Mal made it. And it's just a bunch of boards that basically there's no ceiling in one area now. As the first 5 feet as you come in, there's no ceiling. You saw Thorin run in here, grab onto the header of the door, and then flip up like a gymnast up into the attic and disappear.
Orden is not that guy. I don't know
You can't even
if
reach
he's
it.
gonna be able to get up there.
Mel, offer a hand.
You can get up there, but it's just going to be a difficult move for you then, because you could bounce off the bed and climb up this and use that and step on the
Well, I got
doorknob. And
he's got 10 feet of movement left with his dash. So however far that will get him towards that goal, putting a foot up on the bed and a foot on the doorknob and preparing
got
to
it.
jump up because he's already used his action to dash. And I
Okay.
don't think a bonus action is going to cut
Actually,
it.
if you would put an up arrow, or actually put yourself up 10 feet by a little marker or something, I'll do the same thing for Thorin.
Certainly.
I was just kind of been out of this game for 1 week and I can't remember where things are.
I will be right back.
Okay. All right, put a little 2 on him. And so as you pop up there, gnome side, you have dark vision, right? Yeah.
I do, but hold on real quick. Yeah, so he's got boots of striding and springing. He can jump 3 times the normal distance whenever he jumps.
Oh, okay.
That
Well,
said,
Mhm.
his strength mod is a -1, so he would be able to jump a little bit more than someone that was average, but not a lot more.
He jumps backwards.
Yeah, no, it's not your. I'll have to look that one up. So, yeah, you can get up there. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. But let's just say you get up there and you made it another 5 feet. Then instead, you're there, but up above. All right, and let's just get rid of all the walls now, so we can actually see on this floor.
All right, I'm back.
Back to delete till it works, huh?
Yep, I'm just going to move the walls. Where am I going to move them? I'll move them.
Up the walls.
I hate to do that. The map's not big enough. I don't have any
Everything
space.
kind of flashed there.
Yeah, flash before your eyes. Sorry.
Are you just trying to move away the dynamic lighting?
Yeah, but I don't have anywhere to move it. It's a
Ah,
problem. It's the
guess-
whole huge grid's used up. So I'm like, where do I put it?
To the left, I guess, since we're not using it right now.
Exactly. It's going to put it up in the woods somewhere.
Oh, is it all connected? Yeah.
There. It is when I draw a big square around it. All right. Did that work?
I can see everything now.
Yay. Okay. So if you're in the bottom one, of course, the walls are in your way. If you're in the attic, the walls are not, but you're going to be at difficulty moving around.
Gotcha. This is a nice hit.
Yeah, it's one out of the book. The event, not the one we're in, another campaign. But I wanted to learn dungeon draft, so I redrew it.
Would Orden be hanging on to the lip, or would he be actually up?
He's in there. With your jump and your extra move and everything else, you're in there. And you have regular. If you can make some sort of athletics or something like that, or dex when you're up there, you can move at a regular pace at your size. Same with Mal. You just have to dodge underneath the different rafters. You've been in an attic, right? Has anybody here not been in an attic? I'm taking it for granted we're doing Theater of the Mind.
Yeah, I know how the attics work. Are there basically a lot of gaps between the boards, or it's basically pretty solid since it's the roof of the rooms?
There's not gaps on the floor, or whatever you want to call it, but there's space between the rafters that are running at an angle.
Okay.
You have to dodge under one, and you get like about 3 feet before the next one, or then there's another one you got to dodge under, and
you're running in the trusses.
Thank you, that's the word.
Gotcha.
I used to love that part when I was framer and a lot skinnier than I am now.
Right, and I guess it's the owl's turn.
Gary's still keeping a lookout there. There's not really any easy way for him to get in and make a difference, but he can try to help if somebody gets out. I stepped away from my PC. Let me come back, but he'll take the dodge action and stay
That's right.
there.
This is so weird playing without sound in the background. It's so quiet.
That's
Oh.
why. That's why I put those recommendations in game night only. I'm just playing my own music for now.
Okay, good.
I'm playing this year's bar ambience
Oh,
or Adams.
Now it's more like a bar brawl, but yeah.
Yeah.
so I threw a picture of sort of what it looks like in case anybody hasn't seen it, so make you have a better image. It's in Discord.
That's about what I was imagining. Yeah, it's very tight quarters.
Yeah. And if you're a big boy, you try to walk on the wood, not on the floor.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through.
All right, is this door here open inward or outward?
Outwards, no. Yeah, it goes out. No, I have to go in. It goes into the bedroom, and it's open right now.
Okay. And Nasir is basically going to look over to shout up at Mal, be like, "Make sure she doesn't get through that wall, and keep her alive for questioning." And he's going to basically spend this turn basically moving the bed up against this door so it can't open. And he's done. Because he's not very athletic, so his ability to get up there in that tight quarters and contribute is less than if he can stay down here and make sure she can't zip past and get out this door.
Sure. I mean, the gnome made it, but okay.
The gnome's got some special boots though, or he probably would have.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I'm equally weak, and I don't get the magical
special-
boots.
No.
That's what. So from inside the room, I jump literally 1 foot.
Yeah. So now what? I guess it's Mal.
All right. He's gonna run back up there. And Thorin's that far away?
Yes.
Okay.
Thorin is wrestling around with the assassin over there.
And there's no one else up here that he can see, right?
No. A rat. There's one rat on the far side, which is hiding.
Nasir says not to let him get through the wall as he brings his crossbow up.
An actual attack.
He's gonna try his centipede poison bolt this time.
Oh.
Nope. Bonk.
Did it stick somewhere? Well, I'll say. All those damn rafters. It's almost impossible to shoot through here.
Did you actually basically just stay put for steady aim or no?
No, it's as far as he can run.
Okay.
He's actually going to he'll run up and try and help Thorn. He's grappling her.
Hasn't got that
Not
far.
yet,
He's
not
more
yet,
along the
not
lines
yet.
of whacking her with his sword, which he's trying to swing in this tight space. More like stabbing, I guess.
Thorn's
Alright,
stuck between a bunch of rafters.
Yeah.
He'll stand about 10 feet back from her then. And that'll be it.
Thorin then.
Oh shit, that's where she was. Can I move one back?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about these tokens now. I like the way they look, but you can't tell where they really are.
Yep. That's pretty much my feeling about them.
And it's like, dang, but they look so cool. Let's
Kind of like oil can
All
solution.
right. For right
Everyone's kinda
now,
afraid.
Thorn's just gonna try to make a grapple attack on her real quick. He's gonna use one of his attacks to make a grapple against her.
Okay.
So just athletics.
Yes, sir. And I'll roll that as well.
So 26.
And does grapple have to be athletics to athletics? Can it be athletics to acrobatics
think you can use
or
dex.
something?
I think-
Athletics or acrobatics to resist.
That's what I thought.
Whatever's
I
higher.
think so. Good roll, but not as good as yours.
All right.
So she's squirming away. You got her now. She's not going anywhere.
Oh, okay. Then Thorin just gonna use his other free hand and just take the butt of his the hilt of his sword and just kind of bash it to the side of her head.
Okay. So non-lethal damage with the sword. Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not gonna waste a fighting spirit. It's gonna be that. So
Oh, that'll
all right,
hit.
8 damage for that one. And then at that point, Thorin just has a hold of her after he hits her on the side of the head.
If you're smart, you will surrender. If not, I'm sorry, but you will die.
Which she can't answer because she's under a spell.
Well, she can hear
but she
me.
heard you.
Hopefully, all
She
right.
heard you.
What the?
Yeah, I think I got
And
it.
then
Who
this
are
crazy guy
you?
look.
Go.
There's a lizard attacking me.
I think we should kill the guy. She's gone.
And then that's gonna be into Thorin's turn. He got nothing else he can really do.
Okay. All right, and she rolls at the end of her turn, we say. So another loss then, and let's see what she do. D10.
The D10's at the beginning of her turn to figure out what she does.
Right.
I think 2 is nothing.
Yeah, I think you're right on that one too. Gonna have to scroll up 50 times to find that spell
And then
again.
she'll get to make a wisdom save to break it
end.
at the end.
Not likely, not with a wisdom, an average wisdom at a 17 DC. Let's see. Hey, 17 DC.
There you go.
All right. And that's it though, because that was the end of the turn.
Gordon feels her shake it off, and considering there are no other combatants up here, he is going to go ahead and think, oops, realizing what he's probably done. Would he? Because he can feel that there are other people still under its effects, but he doesn't see enemies up here. But he did cast it in that direction, and we couldn't see her, so he'd probably think maybe we just can't see them. So I guess he'll keep the concentration, but knowing that she is snapped out of it, he will point his staff at her and launch some magic missiles. It'd be in your interest to give up about now. It's the first level from the staff, so he gets 3. 1, 2, 3.
And more. Bang, 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 bang. Each one of them slamming into her. She's wrestling around over there with Thorin.
Doesn't have any reason to move, I don't think. Oh, you know what I can do? He can use the power surge and add 4 points of damage. Or no, is it 3? 4 points of damage to that.
Okay. Minus
To
4.
any of them. He can only add it to 1, but I'll say he added it to the last one.
Okay, I added 4 more.
And that'll do it for Orden. Gary's just gonna continue to dodge and keep an eye out.
All right. So it's Nasir.
All right, Nasir is going to minor illusion, and make it look like the window behind him is basically boarded up, just basically board slapped across it, nailed
Okay.
in, like basically there's no way to get through there.
Nice.
So if she does get past me, she would at least see the window and hopefully not try and get out that way if she got past me. Mal.
All right. Mal Mel's gonna try a new spell. He's gonna Tasha's Mind Whipper.
Okay. Oh. Oh, what's a sneak thing in there for?
I have no. Oh, because I've got it clicked, and so
Ow.
I must have put it on there. No sneak.
DC 13 intelligence save. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, got a bonus. Oh. So you feel it go over, but she shrugs off the effect of it.
He's gonna use another new spell.
Okay. You go,
Silvery barbs.
can you do 2 spells?
Oh no, he can't, can he?
Yes, you
As
can.
long as it's a cantrip.
Oh no, it's if you cast a bonus action spell of any kind, then basically the other spell that you can cast is basically a action cantrip. So you can cast basically an action spell and then a reaction spell.
Mind Whip is an attack, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine was
but
an action.
Silvery Barbs is a reaction.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he used it's the limitations are very specific. Since he used no bonus action spells, there's no issue. Just like basically if you sort of blended Thorin and Orden together and got a wizard that you could do action surge, you could use action surge to cast 2 spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Oh, Silvery Barbs goes flying out, so she needs to roll again, then choose the lower.
Oh, for intelligence. I got you.
Yep.
The save.
Who gets the advantage?
I'm gonna give it to Thorin.
Missed. Oh, made it. Is it 13? Ah, she got past it.
Go. All right. Well,
That is exactly
She
right.
managed to roll high enough the second time too.
Yep.
Oh well.
now Thorin, you have advantage on your next ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw.
Okay. All right. Then
The next minute, and then
I
it
gotcha.
is not my turn anymore.
Well, then in that case, Thorin's gonna take advantage and make that first attack with advantage.
There we go.
So 26
Nice.
That'll definitely
Yeah.
hit for 13.
with a 13 damage.
Are you still going non-lethal?
Yeah, he's just trying to knock her out at this point. He still is grappled, right? Has a grapple on her. All right. At this point, can he? Thornton reach down and grab that towel from his belt and wrap it around her face. Just kind of pull it over her face and blind her.
The towel?
Yeah, the towel he picked up. He wants to just grab onto her and then wrap that towel with his other hand around her face and just kind of pull it onto her as hard as he can.
It would be those whatever those combat things are when you're punching or whatever else. So
Athletics?
I guess no proficiency bonus, just regular roll. Is that what that is?
Strength. Is that straight up strength throw?
Yeah, like a strength roll.
Yeah,
Improvised weapon sort of thing.
that's the word.
Well, Thorn will get
You're-
bonus action fighting spirit to get advantage on it.
11. Right, that's a shadow. Okay, they got it. 16.
I guess it was 16. So
That
16
hits.
on that.
You got
All
it
right.
around her head. All right.
All right.
So you're already laying halfway on top of her. She almost squirmed out at the end of the round. You flipped the towel around her and got it around almost like a Garrett, but it's around her face instead. As you're holding on to this thing.
He just starts laughing.
I think your time is running out, my friend.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I mean, if anything, he could try to. He wants to. I guess if he can roll around and try to get in front of her, so she tries to I don't know. He's just kind of want to position himself towards the exit, so he wants to roll on top of her and get to the other side.
Is she still grappled?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can't move away from me anyway unless she breaks it.
Could I try to drag her with some of my movement?
Yeah.
I use half speed.
Yeah.
Well, then Thorin will move 15 feet
So
towards
wrapped
the
the
exit.
towel around her head and dragged her along with the towel. I think I've
You'll
seen
move-
that in a movie.
You'll drag her 15 feet towards the exit.
Wow, I've never seen that before. That's a great move.
He just, nah, Tails, man.
Just so we can see them both.
And that's the end of his turn.
I think
2
technically she'd be in one of these other spaces because they can't share a space. But Rob,
but she's surrendering this round anyway. So Joe, at this point, you see that she just goes limp. You hear the little bottle hit the floor and rattle off and roll across. She's like, "Fuck, you win. How much?"
Mal's
where's
gonna
the
go pick up
bottle?
the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, Mal's right next to it. Okay, you pick up the bottle, Mal.
All right.
Now, the Thor's got a pat on the head.
All right, good choice, good choice.
Yeah, probably would have done it a bit ago, but I couldn't think straight.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. My buddy's pretty fucking
I'm not.
crazy.
She hear a chuckle. I ain't dead. I'm okay with it.
I mean, I wouldn't. You're not safe quite yet. Haven't met the others.
And he just slowly starts dragging her. If that's the end of combat, let's just start dragging her towards the exit.
Anybody have anything else they want to do? As he's
Gary
dragging her
will-
across there?
We're still in combat.
I'm about to hit the remove all turns. That's why I'm asking.
If everybody's done with attacking her, yeah. Well,
Orden would just instruct Gary to resume back at the top of the inn and keep an eye out for anyone that appears to be leaving.
Okay, so yes, you drag her back out of there. The maid comes up, she has her stuff, and she was standing there at the top of the stairs this whole time, which has only been a couple of seconds. And as sees you go start dragging her back out onto the floor, she turns around and runs back down the stairs.
No,
yeah.
we haven't even opened the door yet.
Oh, good point. Okay, so never
Yeah.
mind that. It was just for effect,
That's-
anyways.
Yeah,
She
that's
ain't
it.
there.
That's actually also the other reason. Just in case the everyone else in the inn decided to start helping out, didn't want them rushing into the room and basically making problems.
All right, so you guys are all crammed into this little room now. What are you gonna do?
What is it over?
Yeah, as Thorin starts lowering her down through the hole, he's getting.
Oh, then I got you a present, a pinata.
And
Wait.
Cody slits her down to the exit.
Did you tie her up? Take all and frisk her down?
Thorin would, I guess, if he had any rope
Just
on,
laughs and starts undressing.
Orden will use his
There you go.
1 free per day detect magic right now and see what they've got that's magic.
Okay, you do that. Not a thing.
And he's going to, when we go down, just start wandering through the rooms to make sure there's nothing stashed anywhere.
all Thorin has around him is a towel, so he don't have any way to tie her up at the moment.
So she doesn't look to be fighting though. She literally strips all the way down, takes it and folds up her clothes, drops it on the bed. Anything else you want? She winks.
You see her just kind of scowls at her and basically checks through all her clothes and just gives her back her undergarments at least. Put those back on.
She shrugs. If it makes you comfortable.
Nobody needs to see your wee human titties.
They are very wee too. She's more built like a man.
All right, Mal,
Or a 13-year-old or something.
Mal, please
Yeah.
restrain her, please.
Okay.
He'll go over and start tying her up.
Yep. You see her also hands over his manacles.
If it makes you feel good.
So, were you asking how much it's going to cost to let you go?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have some questions first. I mean,
Indeed. The first one is, what is your association with the cult?
What cult? There's
The
a
voice-
lot of cults out there.
The voice below.
Which ones are you associated with?
Well, I've worked for most of them. I haven't worked with the, what did you call it again? The below thing.
The voice below.
I don't know them. I've worked with the dragon, and I've worked with the red cloaks, and she names off like about 6 other ones. But no, I don't join cults. There's no money there.
Is she being honest?
Yeah, straight up.
Okay.
And so what are you doing here?
I was traveling to Neverwinter until the idiot I was traveling with found the flyer that said I was a wanted person and need to be brought in. So we argued for a bit, and he went into the box. And then I decided I would dress up like him and see if I can get away. And it would have if it wasn't for these weird cultists. I guess that I wasn't with them either, who attacked last night or this morning.
Yes. Nasir will just fold his arms. As what the rest of you wish to do?
You're not currently on hire?
No, I was transferring between locations.
Oh.
And
And
what
I
is
thought
your
the bard was cute.
and what is
That'd
your
be
name?
awfully coincidental considering everything that's going on right here, right now.
Indeed.
What's going on here right now? Besides me trying to get away.
Nasir holds up a hand to forestall Orden from giving away any more.
Oh, she's not planning on saying diddly shit to her.
What is
Well,
your
I mean-
name, woman?
Nakasha.
Nakasha.
No, with an M. Ma.
Gotcha.
Nasir will reach out and sort of roll some of her hair between his fingers. Same kind of hair that he found.
Yes.
He says, He'll reach out, basically cut a little bit off, take a little bit nice. We'll just basically pink her finger to get a little bit of blood on the tip, and basically start transferring them into his personal stash. We can find you no matter where you are.
Nice name, by the way.
Thanks. Wish I could claim that I had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I don't tell anybody it, so it's nice to actually use it once in a while.
Nasir shrugs. Real name or not, we can now we can find you if we need you. But again, he looks at his companions. She is an assassin, which I have no problem with, but she obviously did murder right here. Do you wish to turn her into the authorities, or let her go, or kill
Sounds
her?
like she's got a hefty price on her head too. I say, fuck yeah, we turn her in.
If you wish.
Turn me into who?
Well, I'm sure they say that whoever had that poster out there has the details of who to turn you into.
Wait.
Orden grins evilly and says, maybe a rat.
She
Nakasha-
gulps a little bit on that one. Looking over at the little wizard.
Makasha, what happened to the original owners?
I have no idea. I've never been this way before. I mean, not in like years. I ran into some problems down in Waterdeep and had to get out fast.
Yes, I'd assuming she is not lying, then she is not associated with everything else. It is merely coincidental.
Well,
I mean,
told Nepo that we'd help out with. Okay.
So Nasir sort of steeples his fingers. So I believe this woman here has the skills necessary to escape, regardless of how well we tie her up, unless we're willing to do something extreme, like break her of her limbs and leave her there. So the question becomes, which is more important, basically, escorting her to get the bounty, or taking care of the other issue before it comes to a head.
We could at least break a couple limbs.
Yes. So which do
Or we
gentlemen
could turn her
prefer?
into a rat.
Really wants
Or we're just cracking up.
just looking around. I mean, she says, I'd rather not be a rat, but if that's being a rat or being dead, squeak up. Do it.
If it's a rat or two severely broken arms.
I think legs would be preferable. You can run with broken arms, of course.
I think I'd rather be a rat.
Orden says, she killed an innocent simply for knowing her identity. That's you can't just send her off into the forest.
Well, why don't we
Right.
let the people here deal with that?
Right
Well,
then.
the people here don't sound like they're interested in dealing with that sort of thing. He pointedly looks at
Thorn kind of get everybody into a huddle, kind of where she can't really. I mean, not here, but like,
Not in this room, you can't. You
he
are
just-
in a huddle.
damn it, he was trying. He's gonna try to. I mean, we could force her to like help us in this
Thorin,
situation we are in now. But he's not
Well-
gonna say too much. This is out of character. That's what Thorn's thinking.
oh,
We could minor illusion something around her ears, Nasir and I, that makes it too loud for her to hear us.
Thorn goes up and squeezes her head as hard as she
There you go.
use.
I'm
All she
sorry.
can hear is the sounds of her skull crushing.
Yeah.
You can't hear this.
I do not. While her skills are certainly invaluable, I'm sure, I do not think we can trust her to basically work on our side. I assume when she is free, then she would simply abscond. But
That's what I worry. The
Almost
attachment to
certainly.
cultists is
Doesn't she work for money?
very bad worry.
how much are you willing to pay her?
I don't
No
know. How much
shit.
do we need her?
That is an excellent question. We do not know. Presumably there are 4 here and another room full down to the south, maybe more somewhere else. We do not know, so it is uncertain.
Pay her. Bollocks to that. Tell her
Yeah.
she gets to
Poses.
live, and we're not turning her in. That's at best.
Well,
She asked how much. I mean,
yes, but her life is not really a good bargain because we need her alive for her to help. So basically, she could run, but if she wants the money, she has to stay. That will perhaps keep her more honest.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
so again, I'm not in favor of paying her either. Simply pointing out the logistics.
I mean, we can ask her if she knows anything about Orcus, the cult of Orcus at all.
Hmm? Oh.
I mean,
Ask her if she knows anything about like Orcus at all, or the
Oh, yeah.
cult that attacked the other cult that attacked us.
What's your
Yes. Please go.
What she
What's
does
your
know.
plan?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
What's your plan for her to help us? I guess I'm not following that entirely.
I don't mean. I know we have all these people in there in the building that we know are cultists at the moment, and we're
Well,
still searching for the other ones. I mean,
in theory, she's very, very good at basically being very sneaky. So if we need to basically take out the if you want to take out some of the cult members here without the others knowing it, she and Mal will be the best ones to do that without alerting the rest. And therefore avoiding it turning into a general brawl.
or even pose as one of the members.
Nasir just kind of just rolls his eyes and casts disguise self and turns into blacksmith. Disguise
Yeah,
self. Turns into
yeah,
innkeeper, complete with
yeah.
voice.
We don't really need one of those. Yeah, you true on that.
But if you wish
Thorn's
to
fine. Thorn is open to anything though with this. He's okay with. He's not okay with breaking the legs himself, but he's okay with that. He's okay with turning her in, just tying her up, leaving her somewhere, or
So if we wish to accomplish all of our goals, the simplest way would be to tie her up, manacle her to a large piece of the furniture where she cannot get away, and then break all of her limbs so that she cannot basically use her skills to free herself. We deal with the cult, then come back and collect her and take her to get the bounty. That will work. However, it is cruel, so it is up to you all whether you wish to pursue that.
Yeah,
Better than murdering her outright, I guess. And
Yeah,
Lord
and-
knows we've got enough evidence to hang her right now
Yeah,
within the
Nasir,
law.
Nasir kind of shrugs. If she is truly wanted for the things that I suspect she has done, her life is forfeit either way. We are simply trying to benefit. And in fact, if we should actually find that flyer, because it's possible that if she's dead or alive, we can simply collect the bounty with her dead.
What if we let her escape?
Then she'll probably continue to do what she does for a
And
living.
you can actually find her?
Well, no. Yes, I can find her wherever she goes, assuming that she does not use other divination magic to hide herself in the future. Yes.
She has a pretty interesting skill set.
You would
I
say
mean-
that, wouldn't you?
Just because you've got a crush, lad, like we can't just let her go.
Are you
Not
telling
those.
Are you telling me that something has awakened within you, Mal? You're now into the big women?
Not those. Heather's much better. But the I'm just saying we've got a lot of things on our plate, and it might not be a bad idea to know someone whose job it is to do the things that she does.
Nasir
I would
shrugs.
challenge.
I do not
First of
want
all-
to hurt her outright without. I mean, I'm not going to break her legs.
So she's
Eh.
gonna keep running around killing people, and you're okay with that. And if you weren't, then we'd have to take time out of our, as you put it, so busy schedule to go find this fucking woman and put an end to her when she's in our hands right now.
It's a very, very valid point. But Mal's point is valid too. If we need more contacts, she presumably may be one of them. But she is a very risky proposition, though. Cannot say that I would recommend that one.
Gordon, how much different is breaking her legs or killing her than what she does?
But the fact
Breaking
that
her legs and
she
killing
deserves it.
somebody is vastly different. We kill the people that are trying to kill us, or who are killing innocents. That's not what this one's doing.
Yes, in theory,
That
she
one's
would face
killing the
justice.
innocents.
Yes, she'll face justice for the things she has done. Obviously, the law is looking for her. All all the ones that everyone that we has killed has been those who are trying to take our lives, at the least.
And every life she takes from here until she's caught is going to be on your conscience, he says and points at both of you. He's good aligned. You're never going to convince him to let
Our
him murder
conscience.
an assassin
Oh no.
who has just killed someone. No, it's not. Morton's completely against it, but he's also not going to fight you guys. What the fuck?
Oh no, we're not. No, he's just asking questions.
But
So-
it's not going to be on his conscience.
Right. So, Mal, would you perhaps go ask our host if they have the wanted poster, if any of them can remember the contents of it?
He'll head downstairs.
He also wouldn't be into killing her in cold blood, but
That is not a problem.
Yeah, you're. I moved you over.
Okay.
Just
If,
scroll
if
left.
Thorn does suggest if we do before we whatever we do is get that information, if anything about Orcus, if she has any of that, or any of the other cults we have any interest in.
So
We-
what you go ahead,
Sorry.
Mal, downstairs as you go tromping on down the steps there. The scene downstairs is right where you're at there. It was a bit of a bar fight going on. They're done with it now. The one guy's sort of apologizing and helping bandage up a little cut on one of the other guys. And they're all working it out over there. One other person is still just sort of stuck in the corner. Martinique there is just sort of stuck in the corner, keeps trying to push against the wall. It is still under the spell. Oh, did you ever drop the spell?
yeah,
Okay. So, okay, they're free.
he had to cast that detect magic.
Oh, okay. So that person just sort of just lies there. People are like, what the hell just happened? So as you come wandering on down,
Hey, I'm so sorry. I forgot your name.
oh, Creeley. Is it not on? You can't see it?
No, I can just see her
Oh. Do it all
tooltip.
the work. I guess that's a permissions thing. Okay, I'll deal
Yeah,
with this
no
another day.
Hey, Cridley, do you remember the wanted poster? Do you see? Is it down here still?
He sort of sighs. Yeah.
What?
The bard threw it in the fireplace.
Ah, what a jerk.
And but then she looks over to, and so there might be some, but I think he got rid of it. Zeke, who's over there, the one who's bandaging up his friend, wanted poster.
Yeah, there was a wanted poster down here.
Sam, you still got that scroll of posters? Yeah. You got to get it though. You fucked up my arm. And
Ooh.
he pulls out opens the guy's backpack and starts digging around in there. Pulls out a big scroll case, and there's got to be at least 100 pieces of paper in it. And he starts flipping through them.
Do you collect those?
We collect. He points at the picture. Them.
Oh, cool.
When they're around. Otherwise, we pick up monsters. Parts.
Fun. Hey, do you happen to have the one that was down here? That
He's-
the bard threw in the fire?
Bard. No, he's flipping through it. I don't know of any bard. Oh, and Keeley goes, it was the one that had the big numbers across the top. It said 10,000. Oh, yeah. He pulls it off the bottom. Here you go.
Awesome. Here. I'll be right back. I might have a deal for you. How's that sound?
Both of them look over at you very, very, very intently. Do you need any help?
No,
We
just
are trained.
right here. I'll tell you what, if you hear me say help really loud, come upstairs.
Sam, go outside, cover the windows. And he starts going out. And Zeke starts dumping out his bag, and you see all these little teeny metal things start popping out, and they start jumping up and walking around.
Wait, are those automatons?
About 24 of the best little grabbers you've ever seen.
Holy moly! What's their
All right.
names?
So Mal disappears for a while. You guys back up there. Mal goes away. What was happening upstairs?
So Mal doesn't come right back.
No.
Not right away.
There's a whole bunch of automatons running around.
He opens up the door and casts minor illusion down the hall to make the sound of basically Thorn's voice roar out,
Mal.
Oh, shit! Hey, what's your name? He points to the guy with the
That
things.
guy, Zeke.
Zeke, I'll be right back. He runs upstairs.
He looks like, boys, cover the stairs. And the little critters go and go running off towards the stairs, following you. So
Boys, he's as he walks, he kind of stops, takes a step back. Do they move back?
little things, they're all covering the stairs now, from bottom to the top of the stairs. There's all dozen or so of these little guys. They look sort of like little bells that you would have at the front desk, but with legs on them, little feet on them.
Oh my god, you guys, you have no idea what I ran into downstairs. I think I found something that's going to solve us all our problems. And then there's a whole bunch of little automatons that are all over the stairs. As he's walking down the hallway. And here's the poster right here. Those things are going really cool. They've got little legs. They kind of look like a bell, ding ding, but you can go up and down the stairs.
so what did the poster say?
It says
What poster? What poster?
what poster?
Poster?
Oh, he forgot it.
Oh crap.
So it has this woman's name on there, and it says that it's 10,000 gold brought in alive, 2,000 dead, and that she's wanted by the lords of Waterdeep, by the council. She sees you bring that one in. If Thor's took that thing off her face, I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess he would have.
Okay. She's like, oh. Yeah, there's the end of that. He looks over. If you let me go, I'll kill anybody for you.
But unfortunately, I believe we've already discussed this option, and that
Yeah.
that is not acceptable to the entire group. So my apologies, miss.
Oh, well. Never know who you might piss off someday. Could be a king.
No.
Could be
So-
a lich.
Well, we will be presumably that you will get your chance for freedom later if you're clever. But I hope you're not.
And she smiles. As long
I've
as you don't
gotten
kill
in
me.
trouble too.
All right. So Mal, what did you find? Like,
Oh, anyway, yeah, the automatons and Zeke and his buddy
Samth.
Zampenzapple. Anyway, he's down there, and they're hunters, they're bounty hunters, and they could take her in. And I thought maybe we could ask him if they wanted to exchange, a couple of their automatons for a $10,000 or gold piece assassin. Then we don't have to
I
worry
looks at
about it.
basically 10,000 gold for your toys.
Monsieur looks kind of thoughtful at that. Perhaps I should bargain with them.
Well, yeah, of course, but make sure we include some of those automatons, right?
Yes, of course,
course.
Just pats Mal on the shoulder. You watch out, and I will be back.
Okay.
Cecile goes downstairs to try and find which one of you is Zeke.
So, yeah, Samth, I need to move him. He went outside. He's covering the doors and windows. Zeke is now right next to you. He's sitting in this chair here, watching the stairwell as you come down. So as you get to you don't actually get down. As you get to the top of the stairs, the automatons attack.
Okay.
They go for massive number of grapples. You can resist, or you can just, if you don't want to, you don't have to.
You will yell down. I suggest you call them off, or else you will get no deal.
You see a head poke around the corner up there. Mal, everything okay up there?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh. He makes a weird little clicking
Oh,
noise, and the little
Nasir's
guys move to
coming
the
down.
walls.
Monsieur kind of straightens his robe and mentally basically mentally ups his mental offer.
All of the automatons.
So the guys, so your friend said you might have something for me. I take it you found Miss 10,000.
He basically he basically puts that down there, and basically then makes basically an image of her basically as she is now, sort of basically naked, basically half naked, tied up. Yes,
Is this a deal, or are you trying to get on my better side?
here's the deal. We are busy. We're busy. It would be inconvenient for us to take her in for the bounty. Would you? We want basically to give her to you, but we get a cut.
I'm good with that.
And she is alive, so he basically runs a finger over the 10K number.
I'm very good with that.
Then here's the deal. Are you willing to part with any of your little automatons? Because my small friend is very enamored of them.
I should have known never to bring those out in front of a halfling. Damn it. Yes.
Sincere smiles.
Yeah. They're sort of stamps, though. Let me find out. I need to figure out how much they're worth. I have no idea. But he is willing to give you a value of them up to whatever 10,000 is. It could be all of them or a couple. I have no idea. I'll have to go look them up. But let's just say it's a few.
All right. So Nasir.
And he explains what they are too. Is that they all collapse inside each other. They all like Russian doll. And that they have this ability to just grab on, and then they can grab onto the floor, and they just hold on for all dear life.
Nice. So, how you want to do the negotiations? Like rolls, verbal, what?
Oh, you don't have to do any negotiation unless you're trying to haggle more money out of him. But he's willing to do up and up on you.
Okay. And how about then this year wants basically 8K of value, including three of the bots.
Okay, yeah. Once I figure out what the bots are worth, we'll come back to that. We'll retcon that.
Okay.
Because for all I know, they're worth 100,000. I mean, I have no idea. If they are, then you're getting one. So.
Yeah, because depending on so basically just like basically autonomous magic items.
Yeah.
And what's their strength?
20.
Wow, that's pretty good. What about we say they're like 1,000 each?
So I'll look it up. I have no idea. D&D magic costs are weird. I have no idea.
Silver Tongue's trying to negotiate with you.
Yeah, he is. And I have no idea.
It's weird because if they're like an uncommon item, that's up to like 600. If it's like a rare item, that's up to like 20K.
Yeah. So
it's good range.
Exactly. It's like, oh.
All right.
I will make sure Mal gets at least one of them.
Okay. So this year we'll make the deal, and then basically shake on it, and then head back upstairs and say, all right, you got insert later here.
Yes.
Yes.
And they will get the woman.
Write that down, though, so I don't forget, as well as that little bottle of poison you got off of her, because I don't know what they are, either of them.
Yes. Okay, yep. I will basically add that into the loot log momentarily.
I imagine the poison's probably going right in the Mal's pocket.
Yeah,
he's the one who picked it up anyway.
Yeah, we just need to basically get it written down so it doesn't get forgotten.
Yeah. Write down where you got it from, too.
As soon as Orden finds out about the haggling, you hear the roar. You spent what? That thing's made of wood and metal! You spent our gold! Damn you, boy!
In which case, and the little voice in the back of Orden's mind is figuring out how much that would have paid towards the dragon orbs and cannons. But
yeah, exactly. But he's enough of a craftsman that he'll probably warm to the idea.
Minions.
Okay, so basically, we got Makasha's poison and 8,000 gold pieces worth of bounty money plus 1 to 3 of the grabber automatons, the grabber constructs. So James will figure those out later.
Yeah.
And saved.
If their strength is 20, I'd be surprised if we got anything more than 1 automaton for 8K.
Yeah. 20 isn't bad, but if they don't, really depends if they have proficiency. If they don't have proficiency, that's just a +5. That's like you can get a +5 to your athletics check as like a first level character.
Also for free every combat round though, so that's pretty cool.
But I assume they can also be attacked and killed too, so it's not like they're eternal. Yeah, I assume if we just throw them out there and they get hit with a fireball or something, they're basically gone.
Bet you Orden between tinkering and blacksmithing could probably figure out how to fix it. Obviously, it'd be up to James on if that took a year or something though.
Yeah, some good downtime, activity to reverse engineer the little suckers. That'd be
and we've
cool.
got so much shit to do already in downtime.
I know. I just pile things on.
Well, you know what? That's what you guys can do. You can keep going. Orden will go into, not retirement, but into work mode and just start doing dragon orbs. And
Uh,
Speaking of which, I'm going to move things along. It's 7:20.
Yeah. So basically, we hand her over in her underclothes. Well,
Yes.
I should question. Want to basically get Mal to thoroughly search the rest of her clothing. Does she have anything else on her?
Mal, you do find 2 scrolls, or not flyers, I guess you would call them, not scrolls.
Okay.
Rolled up piece of paper though, but they are. You'll have to work on them later, but it's in common, and it's interesting is their directions, and you have to look into it. It's more magical, but it has something to do with like using some sort of ritual spell. But the odd thing is the nouns are different. It's like this is written to us. One of them is written to a cultist of the dragon, and it talks about how they can use this thing to bring Tiamat into this world. The other piece of paper, same damn thing, written to the cultists of Orcus, talking about how you can use these damn things to open up a way to bring in Orcus.
Wow, she's kind of cool.
Would these damn things be involved the pools of radiance?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what we already can do. That
Yes.
they're trying to use the pools of radiance to collect magical power to bring in their gods.
But the only thing that's new here is you've got a single hand writing the instructions for multiple groups.
Oh, so it's literally like the same writer, at least based on the handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And the wording. Everything's the same except for who it's talking about.
Huh. I would not expect those groups to be working together, though. That is interesting.
And she looks as you're pulling those out and says, just found them, thought it was interesting.
Where'd you find them?
Well, the first one I found on a cultist who didn't pay me.
What were they paying you to do, or not paying you to do?
To take care of some people. The other one, let's just say I lifted that one off the person's pocket. There was this necromancer of some sorts up. He's staying in some farmhouse outside of town, and they were trying to convince me to do some work for him. And before I took off, though, I lifted that out of his pocket. I thought it was a real scroll.
Did you go to the farmhouse?
No, that's way too close.
Wait, it was close to here?
Yes.
You mean to the south?
There's a farmhouse out to the west along the way on out to Fandel or whatever the name of that town is. And I met them there. They actually, well,
Fandolin.
she looks, smiles. Okay. Let me back up the story a bit.
Okay.
While passing through Lilon, we had a couple of drinks there. I met some folks there. They had some offers of some deals. They were going to meet up with me outside of town because some bad people were coming into town that they were trying to get away from. And then I left after them. I'm only guessing that the bad people might have been you. Then we came up here, and I bumped into this guy again, maybe about a half hour south where he made his offer, which I politely declined since I'm on the run and trying to get the hell out of here.
I basically clear my throat and then basically say basically using my actor in the voice of the that one necromancer who just won't die. Would this be the guy that you were talking about who offered you?
He looks over. I hope to God that you're not him.
He says, "I'm simply talented, but
Oh.
no, we're familiar with this person."
Don't want to get
So-
excited to that.
His name was like Melchior, something like that. Anyhow, so they had this offer. They wanted me to kidnap, and I mean I can do that. It's a lot more work, but there was about some bard who was coming down from this north. They're looking for bards. So I was with a nice bard, and so I told him, no, I don't know anybody. I'm not interested. We took off. And of course, then I had to kill the poor bastard. Should just turned him in.
Yeah,
so they're
got you in a lot of
wait,
trouble.
are they looking for all bards or specific bards?
Powerful ones for some reason. And they want him alive, so they must have some need for him.
And just to be clear, none of us know anything about the Harpers, right?
You probably have. I mean, most of you came out of Waterdeep.
Because the Harpers are known sort of like underground secretish kind of.
Oh,
group.
are they underground? I thought it was pretty obvious. Okay.
I'll
I'll look at the sword cut.
It's hard to tell because there's so many books written about them, our perspectives.
It's secret, volume 12.
Yeah, exactly. But the Harpers are basically like they're basically primarily like a bardic sort of spy society for the good
See,
guys.
I didn't know
right?
they were a spy society. I just realized, but no, that's not what they're after.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
So the only last thing she says is well, the one they wanted me to get is some bigwig coming down from the north. He's got like 200 men with him. That's probably the reason I said no. And they wanted me to take him out and bring him to them.
What was the name of this bard? If he's that famous, I'm sure he would have mentioned it.
Oh, he's not one of those music types. I think his name was Thorkin. He's some sort of dean at a school somewhere, probably a bard school.
Never heard of that one. So Seer just kind of shrugs. Who knows then? All right,
So
then.
she hops up on the bed and waits for someone to tie her up. All right.
Oh no, she has already been tied up. She was
okay. So
yes.
You guys can hand her over to the folks or whatever you want to do.
All right. So once Nasir clears her clothes off, he'll just sort of like awkwardly drape them over her as best as possible. Here, you'll need these for later.
Oh, isn't that cute? She slowly puts them back on.
Need to keep yourself alive before you can be hung, of course. Want the full money.
Wouldn't be the first time. Anything else you guys want to do? So Zeke eventually comes up here then, sees what's going on, yells out the window, Sam, I think they got him, but stay there anyways. Cover the back. He goes around the back.
Oh, how do you use these things, Zeke?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How do you use these things?
He shows you the trick to him,
Okay.
activating them. They're just scrappers, but they work well.
Right. Then once they haul off their prize and we've got our compensation. All right. So
yeah. So Zeke puts a funny little leather mask that has a weird mouthpiece on it over the top of her head, and then pulls a bag of holding out of his bag and stuffs her in the bag.
Hey, it was nice meeting you.
She disappears into the bag.
Is that so she can breathe when she's in there?
No, it's just so I don't have to listen to her ass. Yeah, it's so I can breathe.
I see. Interesting. Good thing she wasn't fat.
Yeah. Then we go for the 1,000.
Yeah.
And he smiles and starts folding the bag up and putting it in his backpack again.
Good luck getting her back in one piece. She did seem to be fairly skilled, but so do you, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll probably get out of the mask thing, but she'll put it back on when she finds out there's no air.
True.
Yeah, it's tough to breathe in those things.
He looks at you.
Yes, well. Have a nice trip. Good luck. Close door.
Okay, he turns around and leaves.
Bye.
He yells at the window, Sam, we're out of here. Looks like we're going back to Waterdeep.
All right then. So now that is done, we can get about what we're here to actually do. How would you like to deal with the cultists?
Let's hire an Oh crap!
All right. Oh man. So we know the people at the barn now is the necromancer, and the ones here, the ones with the voice below.
Yes.
Well, supposedly there's a barn to the west that has basically that's where the necromancers are camped out. There's also one to the south, which we don't know who's there.
Oh, I said west. I meant east. I'm sorry.
Oh, because
it's that one road that goes off on this map, but this map is turned sideways, so it's messing with me.
Oh, so there's only one barn, and that's where they confirm the necromancer is. Correct?
Yes. So the necromancer is basically at some farmstead down the road that's on the top of this map. That was the map. That was the road, the place that Thorin and Rakir and those guys went to and traced him to.
That is very worrying. So that means that if the if basically that to the west of the necromancer's group, the assassin was not associated with anything, which means that the only ones that we know of for sure that basically are the cult of the voice below are the four who are replaced. So the question is, they must be very powerful, so they think they can take out the entire troop, troop from the academy.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the maid.
And so Nasir looks kind of concerned. How do you want to go about this? Do you want to simply attack them and try to subdue them and hope they aren't too powerful for us to handle? Do you wish you simply basically go and basically meet up with the dean to warn them ahead of time? What do you want to do to handle this?
We have had quite a few encounters without a breather. A long rest anyway. So if possible, Orden's fine with confronting them directly or one by one or however, but if we have time, doing it 8 hours from now would be preferable.
Well, I believe we got here fairly quick. Do we have can we wait a day until the next day before the dean and his group are expected to arrive? Or is it...
Only way you would know is by sending somebody's familiar down the road to find out how far they are.
All right. So
we can send Gary for that.
Well, they're going to be coming to the west, right?
They're going to be coming down the stone road, which unfortunately my map is sideways, but we'll call it west to make that easier for you.
Oh,
so
okay.
The town is to the north using this map, but it's not. This is the way the damn map was laid out.
Okay.
I got done doing it, and I was like, I should have rotated this. Well.
All right. So you wish to send Gary down the road to contact them?
Just to see, unless you want to send.
Why don't you keep Gary here? I'll send Oil Can because she's getting a little tired or a little antsy.
The other question is, would our familiars be able to gauge distance and let us know?
Sure, they could probably tell you how far it took at least. In whatever language they use, I don't think
whatever way they do.
Yeah. But I've always imagined being able to talk to them. You always see the wizards talking to their little cats and rats and whatever.
And I assume they probably send images to communicate, right?
When they're within 100 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to realize if you just sent them out and came back, you'd have to basically rely on an animal intelligence level creature to sort of report in as a scout.
Yeah, how long did it take you to get here back? How many flaps?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you just basically send them out until they spotted the group, then tell them to come back, and then divide that by 2.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Okay, the owl takes off or the bat takes off.
All right.
Okay.
So basically, at this point, it's probably about another half an hour until basically the my familiar would get to the necromancer's cabin.
Okay.
Because I remember I'd sent that out before this all went down.
Sure. All right, so I'll just drop you on there. It's easier.
Yeah, you can just theater of mind. I just want to know basically what it sees.
But we're never going to see the map otherwise, and I spent a lot of work making it. So.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So damn it, we're all going.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can just use basically a silent image to basically project it for everyone else to see as well. Black screen, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to change the lighting on it since nobody's here. Dynamic lighting, and we're turning daylight mode. Save. Let's see if that did anything.
I think we still need tokens to see in daylight mode.
No. All right, well.
If you turn dynamic lighting off, I think then we'll be able to see, though.
Party token, that should do it.
Okay.
Yay, party token did it. All right.
I can see now.
So we will just move this over into here since he's flying anyway, so you don't have to worry about walls because there's no roof on this building. So let's just put you in the middle.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it just like a dilapidated, ruined farmhouse?
Yep. So it is a ruined, burned down farmhouse. There are bodies strewn about outside. The place is still smoldering a little bit. There's some fire going in the back, and you see what you can see. There is a group of humans and inhumans here as well.
Oh, so it's not just all undead. It's actually like the summoners?
Yes. So there's no undead here, actually. There's a couple of things that might be demons, but otherwise it's just cultists. And there's a big summoning circle in the middle there. And then you can see in the summoning circle that floating head skull that you guys blasted away on the aisle of the Abbey, and I think it escaped off down some tunnel or something. I don't remember. I'll have to go back.
Yeah, we've ruined the summoning before it could get all the way through.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to fight it.
So here is just the guy who was doing the summoning, but all that's left of him now is a head.
All right. Nasir is basically basically painting the image using his illusion magic. Says the group, I think this is something we should go deal with after we are done here, if they are still there.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Creating undead, summoning demons. For all we know, they may be creating more to make a second attempt. We do not know. I think I should leave my familiar there for now to keep tabs on them in case they decide to make any moves. We will know ahead of time.
Okay, and about that time, then Gary comes back as well. Oh, not Gary, the oil can. It took oil can about 45 minutes to and fro.
Okay.
And he comes back and flaps back, says lots and lots of people.
Pretty close.
But we at least have time or have had time for a short rest anyway.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh boy. Orton will use his arcane recovery. I'll post that.
Nasir looks around and says, I would suggest that we spring the trap ahead of time. If we do not, then we risk letting them have the initiative. Whatever they're going to pull that they think they can take out 200 men with will surely be more than we can handle unless we force their hand ahead of time. I say we take out the people here, try to capture them, and we also basically send word to the group coming in so they know that they're going to be walking into a trap. It's nice. So you get like what, you get like 9 spell levels back or something? That's pretty good.
No, I get 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you're an 8th level mage, right? 8th level wizard.
Yep.
Nice.
Thorn gets to roll his hit dice finally.
You know,
We did before. We rolled a 3. You're out of combat.
Yeah.
Roll that 1 again.
Yeah.
Well,
man.
he's second win right there before we take another short rest, so he gets it back. He gets it back.
Okay.
Ah, okay. That's what I did. +9.
And then Nugget to roll another hit dice.
And says, all right. How do we want to handle this? We must. The goal is to keep them from is twofold: to keep them from obviously killing any of the group that's coming in, and also importantly that whatever they found there, we do not know what that is, but that was the goal of that group, to find a thing. It's to make sure that thing is not stolen.
Well, maybe we should find out where all the cultist members are here first.
We know at least 3 or 4 of them. We could take them. We could capture them and attempt to basically have them tell us where the rest are. I do not think they will say anything, but to at least eliminate them so they cannot attack the group when they arrive. My worry is that there is something else somewhere out there that they are going to be used to attack the group. That if they come here, the trap will be sprung and all of them will be caught in it.
Okay, 20 minutes. I want to wrap it up tonight because Orden won't be here for the next one.
I can go a little later than I thought tonight,
So,
James.
what would you guys like to do then?
Yep, Isir knows what he wants to do. I want to hear what you guys think of as a plan. How do you want to solve this?
Well, I mean, if we're gonna take out the guys here now, I mean, Thorn would suggest that if there's not that many of them, we all just take one, like per person. If there's enough of us, just each take out one and try to get them all at once.
Yeah, I think maybe 2 at most. I think we definitely should have
Yeah.
someone behind us if we're going to be doing it.
Yeah.
And if not all of us together, it would, without the old grower guy, might be tough.
Yeah, the one advantage we might have is that because they're all currently posing as basically like innkeepers and blacksmiths and stuff, they're not like in full armor and
They all should
panoplies.
be in the main tavern area.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they
close it.
might be able to like pull weapons from beneath the bar and shit to fight, but at least they won't have like the full armor they would like the last time we fought the possessed, where they were all basically dressed in like full plate. So
Yeah.
if we catch them by surprise, we'll put them on the wrong foot and have that advantage. But they each might be as individually powerful as some of the other guys we fought before, so we need to be aware that this
Yeah, that's
might not
true.
be an easy fight, despite them being only 4 of them.
So
Keep in
downstairs
mind,
is pretty normal, like now.
the little bit of power that Orden has, he's got to use on the next big combat too. So using very few or no spell slots to get rid of these guys would probably be in our best interest.
Yeah, that's the question. Is this going to be the next big combat, or is there going to be we're going to need to deal with these guys and then some? I don't know.
Well, don't
Well,
we
if
have
we
other
can-
ones coming down the road in 45 minutes?
That's our allies. Our allies are 45 minutes away from when Oil Can is done.
Oh,
200 of your allies
Yeah, there's a whole army coming right now.
and
I
some
thought-
high levels too.
Well,
those were baddies.
So Thorn
Now,
maybe
the only
maybe you could
baddies
write a
are
letter.
off
5.
the dirt road, the cultists that 10 cultists hanging out. Those are the only ones you've discovered. Are those 10 guys hanging out about 2 miles away?
Yeah, and they're Orcus is called people, not the voice below.
Right.
And their only purpose here, as far as we know to this point, was to basically fuck with the voice below's people.
Yep. That's pretty much it.
So I'm serious suppositions that we still haven't found the full extent of basically where the voice below's trap is. So taking the offensive would be advantageous before we let our allies step into the trap.
Do you think the Vice Below's trap had partly to do with all those undead and demon that are being summoned and the ones that
No.
were here when we got here?
Nothing. All the undead were basically Orcus. Orcus was attacking the voice below. That was coincidental. I think basically that the killing of the owner, the possession of the 3 staff, the killing of the owner was part of the voice below's attempt to basically set up a trap here. We just do not know the shape of the trap yet. I think everything else has been coincidental. The assassin, the voice, the Orcus's attack here, it's all been just one big mess because we are in truth we are actually Tavern.
Oh.
Well, what do you guys think? Should we go take them out, or should we separate them and take them out one on one? I mean, I could use some blacksmith skills, right?
Yes, I would actually. If we can basically isolate at least one, and then basically eliminate them quickly, and then deal with the other 3. I think that would be the most ideal situation. That way we can gauge the strength of one against all of us, and then basically take appropriate actions against the rest. I agree. We could most likely basically isolate the blacksmith since he would be off to the side, while the others are all basically part of the inn staff.
Well, let's see if we can't pull them out, huh?
Mhm.
All right. Well, you then lead on. I would back you up.
Where's the blacksmith?
He's down in the barn around here.
Oh, Thor
Oh, yeah.
knows. He was down in his room.
Yeah, Thorn's the one that saved him when you
Yeah,
when
you were
attacked.
down there fighting in that room with him.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. We came running in there.
Thorn would lead the way. He's like,
Come on, man, this way.
Hold that. You know the room.
Let's see if he's
No,
okay.
let's-
We can give him an exam.
Get you over to here.
oh,
And then it's just straight down. Just walk through the carts. Don't bother going around them.
Thorn, what are you doing in there?
I was trying to go through the wall, but he can't go through the wall. Could you
Oh, you
move me, James?
Oh, the window's not up again? Oh, I guess they are sort of.
Thank you very much.
Oh, I see.
Mal's gonna quietly walk up to the door.
Okay. Do you hear clank, 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 clank in there from someone beating on something?
He's gonna point at the door.
There, Thorn. Seeing that, Thorn's gonna try to be quiet as well.
All right.
Okay.
Nasir, since basically there's really no reason to keep tabs immediately, Nasir's going to summon back and then resummon his familiar, so he has it for this confrontation.
Okay.
James, will you move me wherever everyone went? I left the screen for a minute. Now I can't find you guys.
I don't know where Nasir's still in the bar. I just moved everybody else over there. I didn't know if Nasir was going with you or not.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Like, it was weird because for me, like the entire screen went basically that like all that dark gray, like everything was kind of.
Yeah, there's some weird things going on, but we won't. We're only here tonight.
We're sitting here, Mal. Thorn's gonna be like,
Well, we'll distract him. Mal, you wait until his back's turned.
Do we want to take him out, or do we want to try and get info from him?
Drive him. No, kill him.
All right.
Kill them all. Keep the innkeeper alive. That'll be the one that we save.
Does Mal remember seeing any way between the kitchen and the blacksmith shop?
You have to go out the back door, around the building, and back in the kitchen on the
Okay.
other side.
All right.
I mean, it's a move and a half, maybe 2 move from where you're at.
Okay. All right. Whenever you're ready.
Orton could
Everybody else.
talk him up with blacksmith jargon, but he's not necessarily known for subtlety. So
If anything,
Mal climbs
Thor
up
can
on
give
the
you
door.
help with that.
Okay. So far, the guy's just working away in there. Hasn't noticed you. You can enter the room and do whatever you want. I mean, there's nothing kicking off initiative yet. He just hasn't spotted you.
Well, if nobody else moves towards the door, I guess Thorn will enter the room.
So he's there pounding away again. He looks up at you. Hey,
Hey, buddy.
I forgot his
Thank
name.
you.
Try to remember.
Jenica. Yeah, I thought you could see him. I spent a whole bunch of time putting names on everybody. Oh, well, I can see him.
Yeah.
His name is Jenica.
Only some of
Alright.
them appear to have the mouse overs.
Yeah. Oh, those are the ones you've talked to so far.
Oh.
All right.
I'm just coming to check on you, man. I know things got a little crazy earlier.
Yeah, it did. But it's always been crazy out here.
Huh.
So
And then
I'm just gonna go back to work.
Thorn's gonna kind of wander towards the edge of this room. It's like this stuff over here. Thorn's gonna start pointing it out and kind of like try to get him to come over right towards him.
Well, what's right
Yeah.
next to him? He comes over to you and says, "Yes, these are 3 sets of full plate that I made." He starts showing you his plate armor. They're
Very nice.
Is he not to?
It's like I can tell. It's fine quality.
very much so. A lot of decor on him, though. I'm not quite sure why the guy wanted him to look this way, but that's the order. There's like these
Yeah.
lightning bolts or something on him.
Oh, okay. Then I get at that point, as he gets closer to the Thorn, I guess he just go as he gets a little close
Now.
and just fucking swing on him as fast as he can, waiting for him out attack too.
Go for it. You got the drop on him. We'll roll initiative though, but definitely gonna be a surprise. Oh, let me clear this out.
Just,
Go for it.
that'd be advantage or just normal roll.
Oh, the hit. Well, we should probably roll. Yeah, I guess we're supposed to roll initiative just to make sure it's not a surprise attack and all that fun stuff.
I got you.
But he's definitely going to be at a negative.
Oh shit, I wasn't clicked on him.
Perfect. And Orden,
I got a 17.
there he is. All right, Orden. So Thorin, you pull the sword out, swinging down on him. Orden, you see that he's making the move to go, but you're moving faster. What would you like to do? Oh wait, no, you're not. He is. They're not in order. Sorry. Thorin.
Sorry, I wasn't clicked on that guy.
So a look of surprise goes across his face as he holds his hands up. No, no!
All right,
And-
roll again for it.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't see it.
I rolled way up there, but I'll roll again. It was another 20.
21
it
works.
just occurred to me we're doing all of this on the word of someone who is clearly mentally imbalanced and deficient.
I was wondering if someone's ever going to point that out. Why did you kill him? Well, the special ed back there said he was the devil.
We're very trusting people.
Oh. Yes, you are. As you cleave the man completely in two, slicing across him, he drops to the ground, dead. 2 pieces there. The weapon clatters across the ground.
All right,
And
as he
that's what
does that, Thorn's
Orden
gonna
will
float.
say that out loud. Like, are we Are we
As
sure?
the guy falls to the ground.
Yeah, we're gonna be sitting there holding his sword like,
This does not feel very good. Mal, please tell me there's a fucking ghost there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's it.
thank the Silvermere.
Thorin his hands go to his knees.
That's what he said. I mean, you guys were up there.
He was so fucking nice.
Then
Luckily,
at
Mal
that
has a
point,
helmet.
that would be the end of the.
He's like, oh my
Thorin's
god!
turn.
First we kill all the kids, and now we kill the innocents.
This is no good. No good. I don't want to see anymore.
All right, so yes, he drops to the ground. Mal, you see the spirit leave him and float off in the ether, looking back.
All right, Thorin's gonna move his movement out towards the barn area, and that'll be the end of his turn.
All right. Well, what's next?
As Soren's cleaning his sword.
Yeah.
I feel much better now. A weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
Where
Are
does
we
the
done with
ghost
initiative?
go?
Yeah, still initiative. Where would it go? Oh, I lost it. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys
Me and me
did.
closing
No.
it.
It'd be Orden
There we
next.
go. Orden.
We're still in initiative. Where?
And I'm going to bring on everybody else who you seem to be wanting to attack.
I assume this window is still basically the broken one.
Yes, you can go in and out that window. I'll move it out of the way. And let
Oops.
me put this into an order. And we'll move it back to Orden. They were surprised anyways. There. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, Orden. Oh, I was going to move the
Good.
window too.
Say something to the effect of, make sure you watch where that ghost goes. Because can't they just step back into bodies at will? Sort of thing? Or am I remembering that wrong?
They can sometimes. These ones aren't regular ghosts.
Unconscious body or
What
a
does it
dead
look
body?
like?
I mean, they look like ghosts, but they're
Okay.
slightly different haze to them or something.
Okay.
So that's why they're going through a lot of. You get a feeling that it takes more than just grabbing somebody, because they've also have been poisoning them, knocking them out, doing all these other things to make it possible for the ghost to inhabit them. And then when they inhabit them, they have like a lot more skills than a normal ghost should have.
Gotcha.
So
Oh, Adam
James,
noticed it.
5 to there, 10 more to jump up into the bed of that wagon for 15, right? Because he's got
Okay.
the boots, so I feel like he should be able to standing jump, but
Sure.
still using difficult terrain since it's such a shift. 5, 15, 20 to there. So he's got 30 feet left. The boots let him jump twice as far. Is it right, Adam, that you said he could jump 6 feet up? So could he not jump 6 feet across, or is it a different total?
I think it's farther across, but you have to run.
What is your strength? It's
I've got
eight, right?
8 or 9. 8.
8. So standing jump from there 4 times. So you jump 12 feet horizontally from standing.
That'll get you to the
Even
window.
better.
Jesus.
Nice.
Yep, those boots are pretty nice.
So 10 more feet would get him inside.
Crashing through the window. Make an
A tiny
acrobatics
little
roll as
hole.
you come in.
Wasn't it already busted? That's what I
It
was
is,
under
but I
the
just mean
impression of.
you're still smashing through the little area though.
Got it.
Actually, it was opened. It wasn't even but busted. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you come in with a loud bang. Hair goes flying. The table gets knocked over. You come crashing in. Oh yeah, exactly.
So at this point, we've got the housekeeper
Jesus.
and the cook, right? The half ogre. Is that correct?
And who else? Because I don't want to put things in.
The owner, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I'm right that it's the half ogre cook, right? Or
Yes,
no?
definitely him.
Okay. So Orden comes busting through. That's the extent of his movement. I can see him. Can I see any of the other suspects?
Yeah, right in front of you is the innkeeper, Alicia. She's got her back to you. She's working on paperwork. and I believe the bartender was mentioned, but we'll just bring him up too. And that's the guy
That's
at the
her.
bartender. That's the owner. That's Alicia. And then the Bex is the bartender who's over behind the bar.
And
Alicia was
appear-
never named as being one of the bad guys, though. She is part of the party, though, that owns the place.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, no. Alicia is under suspect.
Right.
She wasn't mentioned as being one of the ghosts, but
Yeah, look at her friends.
basically, it's hard to say whether she's basically in cahoots or not, but she's going down anyway. Gently, hopefully, because that's
Okay.
the one that Nasir did say that he wanted to keep was the innkeeper.
Let's roll it. Come on. Time's going.
I don't want to give everybody else's shit away. So Orden comes pounding through the window and lands there, and he looks up wild-eyed, and he goes, "That blacksmith just went fucking nuts out there." And he will hold an action to cast Firebolt at the first clearly aggressive. So if somebody comes at Orden, if somebody goes at someone past Orden.
Okay. I know you don't have a skill in it, but roll the performance thing just so we know how well, or if you came off sounding like an elementary school theater production.
That blacksmith out there was very bad.
It's like I keep watching these K-dramas with my wife, and it's like when there's someone who comes in who speaks English and I understand, I look up, I go, oh my god, they are so bad. These terrible, terrible actors. But the Koreans don't know because they don't understand it.
I guess that wasn't terrible. Better than average. I'll take it.
That'll work. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely buyable. Better than the one.
That'll do it.
Nasir,
All right,
play it like it's time chess. We want to crank through it.
all right. So can I can see through here, but can I basically just peer through the window?
Yes.
All right. So I see. So basically, this is the bartender. Where's the owner? Are any of the targets actually in range?
The owner, I don't know if you can see the owner. I guess maybe you can. The owner's just in front of Orden. 10 feet in front of Orden. I don't know if you can see her from your angle.
This person? Or that
No, and
person?
10 feet in front of Orden, down below. Orden, I look at Orden facing down.
Oh,
that one.
Gotcha. Okay, so never mind.
She's looking
All right.
over her shoulder now because Orden came crashing in.
All right, then Nasir basically, if we're going to do this quick, then Nasir will just basically.
I didn't hear that. You cut out.
Oh no. You totally cut out.
Yeah.
He will basically summon undead.
Yes.
Yeah, because if I press too many buttons, it gets screwy.
Okay.
Oh, no.
It was pretty cool. It was great timing, though.
Yeah, perfect.
And it's one of those things. And whatever you
Don't say.
just leave it hanging. Okay, so your undead pops in.
Undead pops in, and I shot through the window. Shut the window. Subdue the cook.
Okay. The cook looks at as he comes in. He puts his arms up, and the ladle falls to the ground. He's got his hands up in the air. Ah! They're back. The undead are back.
How
Sorry.
are we any
Sorry,
different
not
than
sorry.
everything that's happened here already?
That's here. What else do you want to do with him? Do you want to attack?
Yep, 20. So I'm assuming
there it
20
is.
and 26 hit.
Oh yeah.
So all non-lethal. So 25 slashing. They go fast, so we're going fast.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just didn't have his monster sheet up. Oh, and why isn't that an actual character sheet? Ugh. Roll20. All right. Anybody ever gets that when you try to open the beastie from the compendium and it shows up a page that looks like it's from the DM's guy with a table of content and but no
Oh,
character
yeah.
sheet?
All screwed up. Ugh.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Maybe if I choose a different source. I'll just drag them out. There, that did it. You have to drag them out.
Yeah.
It's thinking. We'll say you hit. I don't care. It's taking two. Yes, you must have hit with those rolls. Hey, it finally opened up. Okay, anyway, now I got hit
It's like
points.
I'd hope its AC wasn't more than 20.
So hit, and how much damage you just do?
25 slashing, non-lethal. If
Nice.
he drops.
He doesn't drop, but he damn near does. He starts yelling on as he tumbles back into the thing, knocks over the pot, and the food goes flying. He's definitely hurt. He drops to the ground, holding on. Don't kill me. Next.
All right.
I'm not gonna lose that sheet though. That was hard to open.
15. He'll pop in through the window. On the ceiling. He's still on the ceiling. 20. 25. He's going to scan back here, make sure there's nothing moving around towards them.
Okay, Mal, you look down. You can see that the half ogre from where you're at is the half ogre from where you're at. He is not a possessed being.
Oh, great.
Neither is the bartender nor the maid flicking around. Nobody in this room is possessed.
Oh no.
Hey guys, they're all okay. Stop what you're doing.
What is with the turn order?
We're coming to the top of the turn, aren't we? Oh no, there's others.
I just noticed there wasn't people on here. Okay. So I just want to put everybody you're attacking on there. This is not the whole damn room though. And then let's move it back to you again.
Wendell was confused.
Where? There's Mal. Okay. So Mal, what else do you want to do?
If no one in here, he can't see anyone in here that's as far as he can run without a dash, and no one else in here is possessed.
No one seems to be possessed.
All right.
It sounds like you're going to stand there.
Yeah, he's gonna run to. He's actually gonna run to the back to kind of keep an eye on all the exits and entrances.
Okay.
If someone comes in with aggression, looking like they're gonna attack us, then he'll plunk them with a draw bolt.
Okay. Alicia then stands up, puts her hands over. What's going on? Is he one of the bad guys? She's pointing at the ogre that's being killed in the back.
Nope, he's not. He is not.
Well, then someone killed the undead thing.
Yes, we're on it. I thought there was some coming from the door.
And she doesn't do anything except for run towards you. We're up to here. I guess we're about to Orden. Tries to hide behind Orden. Get him! Get him! All right. What's the pixie thing? The bone pixie doing?
All right. So the pixie will just basically just keep an eye on the main room.
Okay. Thorin.
Okay. So Mal yelled out that the people or nobody in there is possessed.
Yes.
All right, but we knew that the innkeeper wasn't possessed. We thought she was a bad person still.
Yes.
Like still connected.
Well,
you were told that by the idiot child upstairs. The idiot halfling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Idiot child is it's proven to be wrong.
The most likely abused idiot child up there. That's
Yeah.
probably what's going on.
Yeah.
He's up there going giggle, 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 kill them all, kill them all.
Oh no.
I didn't think of that. I wish that's a better plan. I wish I had come up with that one.
I mean, I don't know. Not knowing any better. I mean,
I don't know. Are special ed kids ever that guileful?
You'd be
Depends on
incredibly
what they struggle
surprised.
with.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was.
it
I was
is.
gonna,
How it is.
I was gonna ask.
I guess
Very
what
good
happened was
survival.
Kids with higher needs are really good at getting their needs met.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Dorn would be following through with the plan at this moment still.
Okay, so you burst through the room. Alicia gets pushed out of the way, I guess, as you come trudging over.
Yeah, he would. I mean, honestly, he'd be like, "We are heroes, I promise," as he grabs her face and tries to grapple her.
All right.
Hey, heroes.
But you're free heroes. He's grappling this lady's face.
So hit me with an athletics.
27. I hope she doesn't escape.
We'll give it a shot here. 4. Right.
Right. Yeah, he just has her by the face and just kind of lifting her off the ground.
Yep,
She can't
not a
run.
problem. You've got her. She's feet kicking.
Hey,
No,
what
not
we're
us,
doing,
not me. I'm not
what
one
we're
of them.
doing is good.
She starts screaming, "Help! Help!"
And that's gonna be Anna Thorne's turn.
Bex dives down behind the bar, hiding behind the bar. And he starts low crawling towards the back. We'll get him.
Ord says, Mal, you better be sure. I don't know what the fuck to do now.
Well, let's not go throwing any big balls of fire or anything.
It's a couple.
Don't tell me what to do when I'm stressed.
And Thorin, you happen, you see the bartender sort of crops to the ground. You just catch the edge of him going out the back door into the kitchen as he's low crawling on out of here.
Yell that if he can yell anything out, he would.
Okay, absolutely.
Bartender out the back.
And he shrugs.
I mean, do what you will.
You hear a voice from outside at that point too. It's like, "Where do you think you're going?" And you recognize it as being one of those bounty hunters, the guy that was out back.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, I'll put him on the list too now. Okay. Anything
So
else,
Mal
Thorin?
can Mal see these ghosts like on these people?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I looking at difficult terrain to get through this feller?
No.
Okay, good. Then I can move 5 more. That's
They pretty
the
much
full-
everybody shrinks away from you as you guys come up. So yeah, there's no difficult terrain.
That's his full move. Same thing. He'll hold a firebolt for the first clearly aggressive creature that is not an ally.
Okay, give me a perception check.
He's
Okay.
good at throwing fire. Not really
Fire
at looking
works.
first.
It's, don't need to. It's AOE. Okay.
Exactly. Why do I need to look?
Just
Everything
lob it over the
burns.
wall. All right, Nasir.
All right. So
I only go for about 15 more minutes, and then we need to wrap it up for the night.
all right,
Okay.
he'll try and basically crawl into the window, hoist him, knock out the remaining glass, and crawl in so I can see what's going on.
Okay. You see your undead person's got the half ogre on the ropes.
All right, can't really cast magic without killing people, so
Thorin's holding the innkeeper by the face.
gotcha. All right, that's the series is going to look around.
The only one you don't see being handled is the bartender doesn't seem to be around anymore, and you don't know where the maid is.
But Thorne did yell at the bartender left out the back door.
Yes.
Or he just went out back.
Then Nasir will yell out, "Where is the maid?" And then turn to his creature. Subdue the cook. Subdue the cook. Then get the, and he'll basically quickly describe what the bartender looks like. You know, a guy in the X clothing, so the undead can do it.
Okay. The undead just looks over his shoulder at the guy you're talking about. Okay.
So another 13 slashing subdual against the cook,
It takes the cook down.
and rushes over.
Okay, and yeah, the guy's there. He's got his feet are still sticking out of that hole there that goes down. There's a little secret, not secret. There's a patch right there.
Yeah, like a what do you call it? A basement. So 13.
Oh, to hit him?
Yeah.
Done.
Okay, 10 slashing subdual.
Okay, he groans. Oh,
Done.
don't! I give up! I give up! Don't kill me, please.
Mal.
Okay, now.
So cook that guy. Mal heard him say, "Where do you think you're going?" That was Sam, and those guys didn't look possessed when he saw him before, right?
No.
Okay.
The only possessed person you've seen on the whole property was the blacksmith, who seemed to have stayed out of sight most of the time.
Yep. Mal's gonna.
And going forward, I think we're gonna make that an action or something to actually investigate type of thing. Just so you're not walking in the room going, "Oh, him."
Yeah, no, that sounds great.
The whole
Yeah,
room.
perception is an action, so I would
Exactly.
just say my held action was that then.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So he's actually gonna look up into the loft. Is anything moving up there? You can move up to the window and look into the loft.
Oh, I say what loft? I mean, looking over there where Wendell was
Yeah.
or is. No, nothing at all up there.
Is the little fort that we made disturbed?
You can't see it from here though. He's got the hay bales are piled up high enough. You cannot see that area at all from here.
Okay. He'll just stand ready. He'll scan the room and stand ready in case somebody goes nuts.
Okay. Alicia doesn't do a damn thing. Samth gets to go though. Samth looks in, yells in, is this stinky undead yours?
Oh, is he looking in the kitchen?
Yeah. You just hear a voice from outside yelling your direction. He's actually almost diagonal from you. I think there might be a wall in the way, but
Yeah, give him some space. He smells a little bit.
Yes.
then I won't kill him.
Thanks.
So he takes a step forward, grabs the wounded guy who was dragging his feet in there, and pulls his ass back out of there. I'm going to make a strength check on him. Okay, yeah, leave one. So he drags him back out and then stumbles out the door quickly away from the smell, waving his hands in front of him, dragging the wounded guy away from the undead thing. And that's Samth and the Bone Fairy.
All right. It's Bone Fairy is just going to basically oh, that's right. And he's struggling with basically with the innkeeper. So the only one we haven't found is the maid, right?
Yep, that's it.
Oh, I thought the maid was behind him.
No.
No,
All right.
maid's upstairs
So-
somewhere.
So basically, the Bone Fairy is going to go basically fly here. I don't have sight of this token anymore. Fly there, fly up the stairs, and has about what? It's got 40. So that was got about 20 feet of movement to basically start moving through the upstairs, opening doors, and starting to look for the maid. And that's his turn.
Okay, let me find the maid. Where did I put her?
Who is Mouse? Does Mouse see someone outside?
Where's Mal? There is someone outside, but that's the hunters. I don't know who idea otherwise you're seeing.
Okay, yeah.
Zeke
well-
and
oh, yeah,
Zeke's
yeah.
out
yeah.
there covering the front,
It's Zeke.
and Samth is down on the back door.
Okay.
They're just covering the top and bottom of the building. And I don't know where the maid is. All right, well, you find her. Wherever she is. I think I'm going to have to pull another one out. I don't know what happened to her. Here, we'll just... That's weird. You didn't guys already kill the maid, did you?
No, she was upstairs last I knew. Actually, I thought she was in here.
Okay, so yeah, she's in that first room you pop in. We'll just do that. She's in there making a bed.
Okay.
Sir.
Then I will basically. All right. Then basically Mal or Nasir will yell out, "Maid is upstairs," and when he gets that information from the fairy and Thorin.
Okay. At this point, well, I guess holding this lady, Thorn's gonna set her down on the floor, not holding her as tight, I guess. And he's gonna kind of bring her in closer, and just kind of ask her a couple, kind of ask her a question. She just whispers,
Then lies us, the voice below, that ring any fucking bells.
and see how she reacts to that.
And I'd answer very carefully. Your skull depends on it.
Just kind of do like an insight and see how she answers, see if she's answering truthfully or like hiding
For it.
any question.
Maybe an intimidation.
I say insight because it's a lot higher, surprisingly.
I
I'm
like
a
scaring
zero.
people and then watching their face.
I have an intimidation plus 0, but my insight is plus 5. So 11 total.
As far as you can tell, she's being truthful. She just tells you that she has no idea, and please don't kill her. That I'm sorry, you can have the bar. I just wanted it a damn poker game.
Shit. All right, then Thorn kind of feel bad now. He's gonna.
God damn
That
it.
wasn't my intent tonight, but okay.
Thorn's gonna slowly sit her down and
Let me keep your fucking bar. We don't care.
and just fucking sit her down and like
Don't fucking move.
That's fine. I'm gonna go back to Neverwinter. This sucks here.
Shh, don't tell anybody about this.
you know what she says? I'm going back to Neverwinter.
Especially your military company.
Do not speak a word, lady.
And that's it. Thorn. He's just gonna sit there and kind of wait. Well, I guess Nasir told him about the maid upstairs, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Fear. Damn, he doesn't want to fear another fucking incident, but Thorn's gonna move 30 feet that way just to go gather her.
Okay.
Start squeezing past that dude.
Excuse me.
Bex surrenders. Samth ties him up like a cowboy. Just whips him up with some rope, and the guy's hog-tied. And Orden.
He doesn't appear to be looking, pointing, shooting at anyone. He's just keeping an eye out.
Yeah, he's not shooting anybody at this point. He moves. He sees you then and moves up to this corner. He makes a gesture, which you think might be military gesture, but you get the idea that he's going to watch the other door, the barn.
And I can tell Mel's already gotten a look at that guy, right?
Yes. A few times. Even chatted with him.
Yeah.
15, 20.
That's the guy with the automatons.
Oh,
25. Oh, right.
Zeke.
30 will get him to there.
Okay, and add a scroll right, and you'll see the other floor.
Same thing. He'll hold a firebolt for the first clearly aggressive creature that isn't our ally.
Okay. Oh, funny. I wonder what happened there. Camera no longer is on anybody's character sheets. That's weird.
Yeah, it's right in the
There.
middle.
So. All right. So now what? Whose turn? Nasir.
All right. So this guy's trying to escape down the ladder.
He actually got pulled out and is now being hog-tied, but nobody's done it yet. His turn has come around. But Samth is doing him right by the back door there.
Oh, the bartender.
Yeah, he's tying the bartender up.
Oh, I don't see. The door's not open. I don't see Sam. Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I will sure enjoy having you guys open your own doors.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, if he's there, so if he's heard that, he'd basically call off his he'd be like, he'd snap his fingers. Come over here, guard me, and put the undead spirit somewhere where it won't basically poison everyone.
All right. Well, upstairs then, Orden, you see a maid come bursting out of the room upstairs. She's got the towels and stuff, and she's screaming as she's coming out. And she sees you. Are they back? All right. And Mal, I guess.
Mal's gonna bolt upstairs if does he hear that?
Yeah.
All right. He's on the ceiling, so he's gonna run over him and then run up the
Oh,
stairs.
You don't have to go up the stairs if you're on the ceiling. Then you could go a shortcut way.
All right, cool.
Oh wait, there is a wall there. I'm sorry, I forgot there's a wall.
No
I
worries.
was thinking, I thought it was an open stair like the one outside.
And he'll just dash up the stairs.
Okay. Let me just pop you over.
Oh, that's why it moved. And what is she? Does she look possessed?
Her? Yes.
Yeah.
The maid does.
He'll tap Orden on the back. It's her, the maid.
Does that qualify as clearly aggressive target who's not our ally?
I'll go for it. I mean, she did run out and you didn't blast her, so.
$19 to hit for 7. Fire. And I have a power surge since we got a short rest, so I may as well just go ahead and use that and add 4 more. Make it 11.
Nice.
Upper like is it?
I will eventually. I'm watching a D20 slowly draw on top of a character sheet. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. She doesn't drop. I know that. Okay, finally came up. There we go.
7 fire, 4 force. I guess. I didn't
Yeah, that's
realize
what
that power surges are
Oh,
force.
I'll keep that in mind for the next time.
Yeah.
Our favorite Mal, are you doing any actions this turn?
He dashed up there.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, with his bonus action?
Yeah.
And his action?
Yeah, minus 11. Okay, there we go. And Alicia doesn't do anything. She's just crying. Sam then goes about tying the guy up now that his turn came around. He's not resisting, so he goes under. The Bone Fairy.
Keep him watch.
Thorin. The maid even on here? She's not even on there. Let me put her on here before you go, Thorin.
Yeah, good.
Where is she even on here? Where's she at? Other floor, that's why. Ah. Well, don't worry about her going first. You got a 3. Okay, so
No, seeing that Mal and Orden just dashed up the stairs, he probably knows that the maid's covered. Thorin just gonna go over to that stage and just kind of keep a watch on everybody. Not to leave this room unoccupied.
okay.
He's just gonna yell at everybody. He's like, I suggest you don't move and stay where the fuck you're at. This is a hold up.
There we go. There we go. We completed it.
We've
attacked with
completely
undead.
changed the circle.
We've attacked them with undead. We murdered people.
Full
Now it's a
circle.
robbery.
And
We are now
it's
the
a
hunted.
robbery.
Love it. All right. Who's next? Bartender. He doesn't get
bartender.
to go. He's tied up. Orden.
How banged up is this maid ghost?
The maid goes. Not at all.
Okay.
So you blast into her with your blast. The first one, boom, pushes her back a bit. She looks up and lets you goes, okay, little man, let's play.
Oh, you don't say.
Fireball.
Orden is going to. Orden's gonna say, Mel, I hope you have my back on this. He is going to. Fuck it. Cast polymorph on her. Turn her into a rat.
There you go.
I knew.
A bunny.
A bunny.
A bunny. Turtle. Yes, even better.
This one that
Although
doesn't
I
move
didn't think of
fast.
it. Right.
All right, what is it? A D? What is? They never say the stat. They just put the DC at the bottom. What is the stat that I'm supposed to be rolling for this save?
Oh,
Oh, wisdom.
I'm sorry.
wisdom,
Thank you.
and I believe she is at advantage. Is that right?
For
Why?
polymorph?
Because we're in combat with her.
Not for polymorph.
Oh, okay.
That's only for like charm type stuff.
Got it.
Oh, I get what
Right.
you're saying. You want Mal to basically silvery barbs her in case.
Right. Well, we'll see. See if he needs to. And I don't even
Okay.
know if he has slots or the ability.
No, you
So we're-
don't. He's ready.
17. Made that one.
All right.
Maybe
Give me
turn on
another
a maid.
die 20.
Take off the spot. Okie doke. And let's try it again. Oh, didn't make that one.
Yes.
Whoop.
Well,
Down to a
who
little.
gets the next thing? Hint: putting it on yourself would give you a free sneak attack.
Yeah. No, yeah. This is default. It goes on itself unless I say somebody else.
Perfect.
All right then. So that was Orden. Anything else you want to do?
Um,
As he shrinks down into a little turtle. Whoop.
I am pretty damn happy about that. 5, 10. Object interaction. Pick her up. Is that a
Okay.
thing? But it's not. She's not an object. I guess
She's not a
a
thing
creature.
Yeah.
anymore, right?
Right. Um. 5, 10, 15, 20. Since it's tiny, I think Orden can step over. Oh no, wait, Orden can't because he's small, so he's not
He's
two
small, too.
sizes over. The turtle's tiny, but he still can't step past it. That's weird. All right, that's it. I guess he just
We
doesn't
have
have any
no
room left.
turtle
To
stats.
What?
There are no turtles. I'm looking up tortoise now instead to see if maybe there's Englishmen
There's
here.
turtle
Nope.
in D&D.
The only turtle was the dragon turtle. I don't know if I want to use those stats.
Yeah, please don't.
Let's just
The
drop it
wrong
onto the
route.
board just for fun. Okay. All right. We'll
That's
just
so
make up some
funny.
numbers.
There's sea turtle.
No, I didn't even see that. I just typed turtle and I didn't get one. Maybe that sea turtle must be in a pack of yours or something.
I think I don't. I'm looking online, not in my.
Oh, I should do that. I should have gone to D&D Beyond. Yeah, there's your sea turtle. All right. Well, will anybody you pick up the turtle? What was going on there? I'm sorry.
I don't think I had the actions to pick it up, so I guess he just approached her and chuckled and said, "Look, Mal,
Oh yeah.
she's
Just
adorable."
Imagine it's in a maid outfit still.
That's odd.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that would be accurate. I hope.
It just shrinks down. It's still. It says the object clothes meld to the new shape.
All right. Show me Beast 0 challenge
Yeah.
rating. I'll find something as appropriate. Badger, close enough. Good enough. We'll use the Badger stats. All right. Where were we? I got distracted there trying to find a damn criddle.
Mal.
So
5, 10, 15, 20,
I'll give it a giant
25. He'll jump on the other side of her, open up his bag of holding, and try and scoop her up.
okay, just make an attack roll or more like a
Grapple?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You could probably use Dex if you wanted though.
Okay.
They're going to.
Yeah, definitely gonna use Dex as opposed to strength. All right. 20.
What did my Badger roll? A 6. Oh, this must be
Yes.
hidden. Missed. Okay, so you scoop up the turtle into the bag. Little turtle's head goes back inside his little body, and the legs pull up.
That is great.
As you scoop it in the bag.
That is so great. He closes the bag. Let's go downstairs.
Orin says, I've only got it for an hour. Yep. Only lasts up to an hour.
Let's go figure out what we want to do with it.
Yep.
Okay.
heard
Well,
tur-
luckily we
I heard
can
turtle
do the
soup's
rest
good.
of this out of combat. Let's move the rest of this onto our downtime discussion board
All right.
because I don't see any fighting going on for the rest. I mean, just because I know what's happening in the background. There's also 200 some odd men about to show up,
Yeah.
so that's gonna that'll take the fight out of anybody.
Yeah, in about half an hour or so, or a little
Yeah.
bit more.
And so I'll let you do your investigations and questions there, because there is more. Because we never did figure out what the plot is, and you
Yeah.
haven't foiled it yet.
Uh-oh.
So I will let you. But hey, this way at least then Matt can contribute as well, because it'll just be online on Discord.
Yeah,
Okay,
Oh, that
sure.
works.
So I guess then the question is basically, what is the plan for next week? Are we basically going to do like a new little mini
I know.
campaign for the season?
Yeah, let's discuss that one then. I'll get that one going again. I'm thinking the level 3 characters and just keep it to Saltmarsh. There's so much we could have
Okay.
done there that we didn't, and it would be sort of fun to explore that town more and get to know it more.
And then we can have like characters be characters.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
There you go. What do you mean by characters be characters?
No, characters meet characters.
Oh,
Our secondaries meet our primaries.
yes. That would be an
Yeah.
awkward conversation.
That'd be great. Matt would love it.
He's gonna talk to himself all afternoon. I know the sword's been quiet. He's so disappointed.
I should build copper locks, but I won't be able to join you guys. But that'd be
Ah.
fun.
Oh yeah.
I could theoretically play Elm.
Yeah. So go ahead and think about that one. Let's put something together. I will come up with a small street level adventure campaign for those guys, I'm thinking, and we can run through there. They had lots of random stuff in the adventures that we didn't do and extra stuff in the back we could do.
Fun.
Okay, neat.
So yeah, it'll be fun town.
All right, cool. So the plan is basically to finish out this part, finish out at least some of this basically via roleplay chat online, and then basically the next week to start the third level side campaign.
Exact. Does that work for everybody? Thorin? Hope we didn't lose him. He's been
That
muted.
sounds good to me. Sorry, I didn't push the
Right.
button down long enough.
At some point,
You guys are good at doing that. I'm just these days I don't do it anymore. And then you hear me breathing and popping the mic with my finger and everything else. Oh wow.
Yeah. At some point in the future, you said you are going to consider basically recruiting, or no?
I think we should. What do you think? I mean, we're down to 3 temporarily. I mean, it's only 15 weeks. So
Like it makes sense if you want to get 4, and then basically back up to 5 once Matt rejoins.
I do. I don't want to go to
6%.
6 again though. 6 was
Just
too many.
one
That was a
more.
little
Yeah.
heavy.
But again,
It's
it's
a lot.
since basically that's all basically like work that you have to do, and I know how much it is. It's up to you.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here actually, is to meet more people. So
Okay.
I don't mind. If
Cool
I
beans
could
then.
handle 30, I would do 30, but it's not a classroom. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, good deal. Do you want us to just talk about what kind of characters you want to make on the Discord as well?
Sure. Absolutely. Does
And
third
that-
level sound fun, or do you want to go a little bit higher?
I like
No,
third
third level sounds great.
Yeah.
I like
That's a
third.
good place to
It's
start.
like you have your characters complete, but they're not like high level and established yet.
Yeah, so you can at least pick a specialty and have a couple areas. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
I guess
whole
just let us
universe ahead of you.
what we get in terms of basically like actually like starting money and stuff, so we know
Oh, yeah.
what to do with.
okay,
I've
I'll
got
look
a
into
roll,
that one.
fellas. My
Bye.
ride is here.
Have
See
a
you
great
guys.
time.
Okay.
Later,
Later,
Thank you. See you guys. Thanks.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Thanks for running, James.
Thank you. Cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna go down and see if my kids are still here. They just drove into town. They
Oh,
moved
cool.
here. Yeah, they're
Oh,
here now.
sweet.
They were moving into town, so they just drove in from California with all their stuff.
Awesome.
Good deal.
Well,
So
get out of there.
Thank
Well,
you.
again, James.
All right. Thanks, man. That was great.
Have a good one.
All right,
Thanks,
later
guys.
all.
Y'all have a
Take
good guy.